I'm actually gonna need water, I think.
It wasn't that bad.
No. It was bad.
Welcome to Wrestling on the Rocks. I just orchestrated a premeditated strike.
You're such a garbage pail person. Welcome to Wrestling on the Rocks.
Yeah. It's like flowing it.
Yeah, got a little airflow of that, pushing it this way. We're gonna go over Fight for the Fallen. Primarily, that's gonna be our main focus today. We are gonna start with the opening of a pro wrestling crate. Hey, I mean the pro wrestling crate this month. The theme was heels. So people with feet.
Narrows it down.
Did you say mouths are done?
I said it narrows it down.
Did we end up with any mixers over here at all?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Vodka and soda.
Did you grab the ginger ale? We need to get some drinks flowing. Man.
Yes.
This is Are we live? Oh, we're live. Yeah.
Ooh. Canada Dry.
Yes.
The best.
I'm gonna do just rum and ginger ale. I'm not getting a fucking broadcast, man. Where are we
Just
at?
click it. Just
I'm
click
on.
it.
I can see
That's
nothing.
us, man. That's us.
All right, ready?
We made it.
They gave
Yep.
Kevlar sharp objects. So.
Yeah. All right, guys. This is the pro wrestling crate of the month. This month is
It's the most
heels.
dangerous thing that's happened yet.
Yet.
Cut more in me, I just want you to know that.
I did it.
Did you want rum and ginger ale?
Sure.
It's produced from the finest gingers.
All right.
And then they strain the red hair out.
First shirt.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
Tommaso Ciampa.
Oh, Black Heart.
Aw.
Yeah,
but
this
it's
is your
easy.
camera right here.
I don't know which one I'm going for.
This is the camera right here that's on.
Okay. That's the first shirt.
Not bad. Blackheart Ciampa. He is a bad guy. He's a mean dude.
Mean dude. I don't know who that is.
Who's that dude?
Oh, that is Switchblade Jay White.
Oh, I hate that guy. That's the dude who broke Jim Ross's ribs. And I thought he was a big fucking tough guy because he did it.
Oh, you know what? I can look at the...
Don't look at the card. You're going to see all the other stuff. We'll look at it at the end, man.
Yeah. We can find out how bad I am at this.
Yeah, right.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
I thought it was a
Piper.
Piper from the back.
Psych.
Raven Micro Brawler. If you guys can see. Villain Enterprises socks.
Oh,
nice.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Marty Scroll socks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty
If
cool.
you put them on calves, it'll stretch him out so he looks like a super heavyweight.
Yeah.
Sizes 6 through 13.
Nice.
For
Wide
feet, not
range.
calves.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. There's some Piper.
Yeah.
Little DVD.
Piper Davida.
Is that like shoot interview? Is that just that HBO thing?
Oh, I hope it is because I can't find the whole thing.
Yeah.
I've been able to find very, very little about it. Does it say HBO on there?
No.
Does it say Brian Gumbel?
It says NWA and TNA in 2002.
No.
But that's just like a
Yeah.
highlight thing. Ooh, Jake the Snake.
Ooh, that's good. Jake the Snake
Ooh,
pin.
hell yeah.
The original
See
Viper.
it?
Say something. 110. What? Why can't I watch it live? Keep doing your thing.
Then the 8x10.
Oh, that's
That's
cool.
cool.
Kevin Steen.
Steen.
Yeah.
Giving the old finger there to Generico.
See.
That's fucking cool.
That is a cool one.
Yeah, you have the best picture I think.
Yeah, that's the best
Yeah,
picture
that's
I've
the
ever
best
seen of him.
picture I've seen of these.
Yeah.
I'll trade you an Adam Cole.
Yeah.
I have the Adam Cole. I put it up on my dartboard.
You can have two and they can kiss.
No,
Yeah.
I'm good.
Actually,
And
the
then-
next one.
Next month is the
Best of the
Best
Indies.
of the Indies 5.
Yeah,
That's
look
what
at
it
the
was.
name of the people in there. I thought you and I might be able to split it, but the more I look at it, I don't know if there's enough in there I actually really want.
Oh, yeah, I'll do that.
You want that one?
PCO.
Yeah, it's got some PCO, Zack Sabre, Lucha Brothers,
Marty.
Jeff Cobb, Colt Cabana. The Women of Wrestling, I look at that and I think I'd be interested to see them fight, and I have a feeling that's got to be the DVD, because what else would that be?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No
Doesn't it list like 15 or 20?
Heart Foundation.
Yeah. David Boy Smith Jr. and Teddy Hart.
Yeah, and they're pretty cool. So, yeah, maybe we go halvesies on it.
So that is Switchblade, watercolor Jay White shirt.
Yeah, not a fan of him. Anyways,
Kind of makes him look like a boy band.
he got the title shortly after Kenny left, right?
He got the North American title from Kenny.
Yeah, and then he lost it pretty quickly after that. That was weird. They all thought that he was gonna be that was like his coming out.
Well, he lost it to Juice.
To Juice?
Yeah.
That
I
guy's
just
not
don't-
good.
The highlight.
I just don't like New Zealand heel. All right, yeah.
Cheers, eh?
I call ya.
Juice is New Zealand?
No, Jay White is.
Jay White is? Oh, that's worse.
Yeah, because just that nasally. All
Yeah.
right.
If I didn't like him before, I like him less now.
Yeah. Take
To all
over
our-
this company.
To all our New Zealand fans out there, sorry.
So we will post that. Oh shit. We might have New Zealand fans. I love New Zealand.
New Zealand fan.
That is the best place. We're going to post that up on our YouTube. Go and find our YouTube. Do a search for Wrestling on the Rocks, and Marsh or Clump. Hasn't quite clicked for Kevlar yet, but we'll get there.
You can find me picking my nose.
There he is.
We also have the one of my giant bald face, so don't feel too
I
bad.
thought you were about to go somewhere else with that.
Me too.
Yeah, I was all like, no. Oh, he's being safe.
No ball talk yet, dude.
So today, I think we are gonna talk mostly about Fight for the Fallen. That's why we got some of this stuff out. I'm gonna adjust this a little bit here, I think. But we are gonna start with the Raw reunion, and that's why we got little Stone Cold over here with Stone Cold IPA, the Broken Skull Ranch IPA. We're gonna talk about some of Raw.
What is happening?
What?
What?
What? I'm giving a breakdown. What are you talking about?
Goddamn colon.
What?
Oh my god.
What?
She just.
There's no way. What are you talking
If-
about? I'm just giving a breakdown of the show.
Isn't he terrible? The only one.
What are you talking about? I'm breaking down the show.
You guys missed it though. We were live 2 minutes prior. These two were like OK Corral, like guns drawn. Each of them had a cheek up, and Clump fired first.
He's on solo, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, that was terrible.
I think I'm gonna follow through. Sorry.
So we're gonna hit Raw reunion. We're gonna break down SmackDown Live, even though I don't feel like there was a lot there, and then we're gonna get into the weeds with Fight for the Fallen. So let's go over Raw reunion real quick. I really liked the opening.
Yeah, I like seeing it coming out.
It was funny. Sorry.
Do it. Do the
I
thing.
have an idea.
You just soiled the microphone like that.
You're not gonna do the thing?
Nah.
You're gonna intro, I thought. The rest
You
of
can say damn, it would go really well.
Damn.
Damn!
Damn.
You're an
That voice farted himself. Damn.
God's not a witness, he is parted in half.
farting in half.
Stackhouse was
Stackhouse,
it.
our dude. Hey, did you
Cheers.
get the mail?
Cheers.
Did you get the stuff in the mail?
Cheers, Stacky.
I really like the opening. I did want to talk about that for a second. Cena coming out, popping the crowd, his whole back and
Yeah.
forth with the Usos. I really liked where he saw like how was it getting arrested, and they're like, "Shout out to Hillsborough County."
Yeah.
Whoa!
That was pretty good.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Whoa!
Did you just say day one? I thought that was really fun. It was a really fun way to start it. I do think as a show overall, personally, I felt was a fun show.
That was
I
it.
felt like there was about 4 things that made any impact to story at all. But I think that it was good in bringing the casual fan over and kind of like introducing them a little bit to who they have.
Kind of, but then at the same time, they didn't showcase the people they've been showcasing. There wasn't a Ricochet, you know.
Supposedly Ricochet had an infection issue, and he was supposed to do something with DX, they say.
They were gonna put him over evidently, but he's got a messed up elbow.
Yeah, so that's why they went with AJ and Seth, because Seth really needed the rub.
Yeah, that was great.
Seth means a lot, and he's not. I don't think it. I think we knocked out. We knocked like hated Roman for so long we didn't realize face Seth is real bad.
Yeah, very
Oh.
bad.
Seth is pretty bad.
Also, one quick gripe. Drew coming into the Santino segment, just ruining this segment. I was like, I'm not really enjoying this, but he comes in like, oh,
It just made it that much
like you
worse.
just have to like ruin this. Oh,
Yeah, I wasn't really feeling that segment either, but yeah, he didn't. It was like it was kind of neat to see all the heels going over there and talking shit. Everyone, Sammy talking shit that he was, I thought
Yeah.
was done well. I do feel like that they could have done better given the rub to the right guys. I felt like the club backing down and bowing down to DX was kind of a bummer. It doesn't make the club look any stronger.
Well, especially since, what was it, Raw 25?
Yeah.
Where they all did the too sweet and
Yeah, and then beat the
had
shit
a
out of the
thing.
revival.
Yeah. And then now they're backing Seth.
Yeah, now they're backing Seth, and there was no I think that the club should have at least gotten a beat down on like an X-Pac or something, or Triple H maybe, or maybe maybe not Shawn because he did a good thing on SmackDown, but I feel like the club should have gotten a moment of looking like the next clip.
Well, and like I said last week, it irritated me that they struggled with the Lucha House Party.
Yeah,
That annoyed the shit out of me.
I don't know why they're not looking stronger than they are. Really frustrating. But it was cool to see them given the new look with the OC. I do think calling it the OC is a little bit shitty, but
yep.
it was a cool shirt. I do like the whole original club, only club that matters. Kind of like, okay, that's a nice little tongue-in-cheek thing. So I like that they got the new look. I just wish that they got a stronger look.
I don't like to sound like this because it makes me think I sound like Jim Cornette or somebody who's like being shitty to Triple H. But whenever they do these, and they're doing them a lot, DX gets put way further into the show than I think they need to every time. Like, they're okay. Like Hunter and Shawn are okay. And I love X-Pac, but do we need all this? And also Scott Hall's not part of it. It's just it's the click.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna
Well,
come
it's
out here.
DX and the Click now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be cool. But and also like the last run of DX to me really ruined the first run of DX because I miss 90s DX.
Yeah.
Like looking back watching those old this is cool because when I was watching and it was DX in the mid 2000s, it was annoying. It was two men going through a midlife crisis.
Yeah. 100%. I don't know why DX had to go over.
Yeah.
I just felt like that was a little bit weird. I wish they hadn't. I do feel like that it was cool for the casual fan, the show in and of itself, because they get to see the new clicks and stuff. I wish that the club went over because it'd be like, who are these guys who just beat the shit out of DX? But it's something like, oh, look at DX running out those young guns, get rid of those new kids. It's all about DX. It's like that doesn't to me scream that it's going to bring someone back. If someone beat the shit out of DX, I might want to see who the fuck is the new DX. But if it's like, oh, DX can still whoop the shit out of even their best guys now, why would I bother clicking in? You kind of told me that the best is over.
Yeah. It kind of speaks to like the rumored like backstage politics of them. If they're always going over and never putting someone over properly, well, what is the point of them here?
Yeah.
It just speaks to what they did, and it doesn't really dispel those myths that Triple H and Shawn really, they really don't like certain people, like Vader famously, and
Yeah.
yeah.
I thought that the Usos versus Revival was a really good match. It was cool to see the Usos celebrate with their dad a little bit. Apart from that, there's only two other things I thought were notable apart from just it being a fun show.
How goddamn big Hurricane is?
What?
Hurricane's like a category 5 now. When they had the clip of him going out on IGN when like pinning R-Truth, like fuck, he got big, and then like he came, I was like, damn, because like I know he's
talking about big.
Hurricane Helms.
He's talking about how he's fat.
yeah,
Oh,
like he's not.
he
Like,
hasn't wrestled in. Well, I guess he wrestled like last year.
yeah, but no, like I mean, like RVD he hasn't in a while either, but RVD's kind of like he's got old man bod where it's kind of like I know it's hard to maintain it, but he's coming out. It's like you could. If you're gonna look like that, put a hockey jersey on. Be like Kevin Smith. But he comes on, it's like you just see this like gut, and it's like, oh fuck, dude, because you were little and he's not anymore. It's category 5.
Yeah, I can't think of a time I enjoyed the Hurricane. I know a lot of people did, so for me, him coming out again, I was just like, okay, I guess he's
Him
still
coming
doing
out the
it.
Royal Rumble and having Triple H and Stone Cold throw his ass out was my favorite thing that ever happened.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Apart from that, I thought the Samoa Joe and Roman stuff was interesting. I think it could lead into a cool feud, but it does kind of make them both. It did make them both look really good to the casual fan.
Yeah.
If you were just watching for the first time, you might be like, "Who the fuck is this Joe guy?" You know what I mean? And then Roman looked good in that match. Surprisingly, he looked really good in that match. And then the only other thing that I thought was worth bringing up, unless you guys have anything else you want to talk about, well, I guess all the 24/7 stuff. What do you guys think of the 24/7 title stuff?
I thought it was stupid.
Yeah.
Like, it was kind of cool to see the legends get it and stuff like that. But I text you the next night on SmackDown when they came out with the "Did you know the 24/7
Yeah, it was
title's
so
been around
shitty.
for 2 months?" And what did they say? 4 Hall of Famers has had it, this and that. And I was like, that was all happened in the last 24 hours.
Yeah, you could have said that
Stupid,
yesterday. Like,
yeah.
You only said that because of today.
Yeah.
So the big thing I think would actually grab the casual fan and say, "What the fuck is going on around here?" It was the Bray Wyatt and McFoley segment.
Yeah.
I thought that was done amazing. I love that Foley was getting his cheap pops. He was having a good time with the crowd. I thought they were responding really well to him. He starts to show the film, and then the fact that the film melted like it was film, it did that melty look, and I was all like, "Oh shit!" Yeah.
So this happened last week and this week, and I like the sound effect for that more for the music. I don't like this extra sound effects coming thereafter. It's just way overdone. Where it's like the sound of like
The light.
Yeah.
Like,
Like
and
the
they-
lights going out.
yeah, they'll go out at once because they also came up right after like 30, like right away. Just have them cut. Like rather than have it be this thing where they like go out and then you're adding in the sound effect of like what sounds like something short circuiting, which shouldn't be happening.
Yeah, the fuses are being popped by all the energy and electricity.
But see, the thing I didn't like is that it's the same exact sequence of sound effects. Like, mix it up.
Well, yeah,
You know what I mean?
change
Like-
it up a little bit.
Because, for the casual fan, you think, okay, that's his entrance.
Well,
Yeah.
Every time you hear that,
maybe.
It's
oh, here comes
dramatic.
the Fiend.
Yeah, it's the
It's
drama.
supposed to be. The first time it was. The second time when it sounded exactly the same.
Yeah,
I was like,
actually, she said that too when she watched it. She goes, "The crowd wasn't responding the same." I was like, "Well, because they knew this time.
Yeah.
This time, like even Corey was being like, 'It's the Fiend,' and he hadn't even seen him yet." And
Hated
so it's
that
like,
so much. Hated Corey
oh yeah,
ruining it.
he needs to shut the fuck up. But it lost the surprise element of it because it was the same sounds, because it was the same lights. But I still felt like there was an excitement there to see him, like, oh shit, here he comes. You know what I mean? Sort of like with Undertaker, lights go out and you hear a dong. You're not gonna not get excited, but it's not gonna be the same as the first time the Fiend.
But I
came
mean, like,
out.
I think it'd be cool one time if, you hear a buzzard crow or something like that and you see Mercy.
Well, the problem with the Buzzard Crow is someone might think Sting's
Sting.
coming out.
Yeah. But that's a crow. 2 different birds.
They sound the same to me.
I thought it would have been cool if Bray came out initially, not the Fiend, but just like came out like and had this like adoration for Mick Foley or someone, and then the lights just cut, and then
So you get both?
Yeah.
That'd be really fucking
because you
tough.
could do. It doesn't have to be him in the Fiend getup. It can be someone who's kind of similarly built, go and knock his ass out, and then it comes back to him, and he's just sitting in the ring like smiling. That.
So you mean the Fiend comes first and then...
No, he's
Bray-
saying that Bray's there. Then he's like, "I love you, Mick. You're so good." And maybe Mick's kind of like nervous, like, how are you doing, Bray?" And then the lights cut.
And there's a double.
There's
Yeah,
the Fiend attacking. The lights come back up, and there's Bray in the corner, just like, "Oh no!" Like almost worried. "Oh, how could this happen?"
Yeah,
That could be cool.
yeah.
I think it'd be really tough to pull off the right way, but I think it's possible.
I liked Stone Cold talked because the last when Stone Cold came out for the Raw 25th show, I was so goddamn annoyed that they had that segment with him and McMahon and everyone, and he didn't say a fucking word.
Just stunned everyone. And
And it
That's
was
true.
like,
We were definitely going to talk about that when we finished the conversation about Bray.
God damn it.
All I was going to say was one last thing was that Bray putting on the mandible claw. I love that he was there, and then you see him go like this. He just brought down 2 fingers and also like, no fucking way. And then he does the mandible claw. He did it with such intensity. He made it so scary. That is still to me the scariest finishing move of all time. It looks horrifying, and he was all in, flipping his hair around, freaking out on him. I think that should be his new finisher. I think if he used both, the Sister Abigail and the mandible claw, terrifying.
We're doing the mandible claw while doing Sister Abigail.
Oh, he's got his
He's
hand
like
in there.
holding him up.
Yeah, and so they're like,
Face.
and then he's just like,
Either you tap or I finish this off.
yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be
Really
gnarly. But I think what a perfect way to do that if that's what they were
Yeah.
gonna do. You know what I mean? Like how great. And I was like, yes, no one's used the mandible claw in so long, and if anyone can pull it off, it's Bray. Yeah, and Stone Cold came out and reminded us all why we love Stone Cold
Becky
so
used
much.
the mandible claw last month.
Oh yeah, that was cool. That was pretty cool.
It was cool. Yeah.
Oh, and then
Yeah.
they had their moment, Becky and Natty. That wasn't bad. It was fighting back and forth.
On Raw?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened?
Moment of
I
bliss.
forgot. Oh yeah, that was kind of
It was fine.
I don't know. It was
I
It was alright.
I didn't feel like it was the best way to showcase the women to the
Yeah.
casual fan, but I thought they did a good job. I thought it was fine. It builds into it. Natty looked emotional, and I thought she's really getting involved. So
Yeah.
I liked it, but
yeah, Stone Cold killed
yeah,
it.
killed it. Grabbed the mic. He's like, I'm not gonna be all sentimental, and then he gets super sentimental.
I thought it was really
fucking
sweet.
cool. I really liked all the Stone Cold stuff, and then like the more he was just being genuine and talking, you're just like, fuck, this guy,
Good.
he's so good.
He's good.
Man.
I miss seeing him. Like I think it's sometimes like I know he can do a lot. He doesn't have to do it. But when we see a lot of other legends appear and you're like, oh, cool, we're seeing you again. I miss Stone Cold. I'm like, I'm okay with Kurt Angle, but I'd like to see Stone Cold.
When you see a Seth Rollins promo, you go, God, I miss Stone Cold.
Yeah, especially when he went on, and then you realized it was just all improvised.
He's just talking.
Yeah, they're like, here's the mic, do what you do.
Yeah.
No scripting, which
I was
Stone
like,
Cold.
I think that's something that they can and should go back to, and it's something that's going to cut the fat is
I don't
giving
know
them
if I agree.
outlines.
I think that there's give and take. I think you got to have both sides. I think you need a creative team, a writing team who has a larger vision, but you let the wrestlers speak in their voice.
Yes.
Because I think that the problem is as we get to Fight for the Fallen, one of the things I think is a coherent or is a consistent issue with their stuff so much is it feels very incoherent because you don't feel like there's an overall vision. It does feel like every single person's putting everything forth about their character only and not a cohesive vision for the whole story of anybody. And so I would be too concerned about just saying, oh, just give everyone the mics, let them go out there and do a thing. We don't need writers, the whole talking shit about writers. I'm not buying into that. I think you need a vision and a direction, but you don't need to force a voice on someone unless that's their character. Unless it's like, hey, we're giving you a true character that's really not who you are, and as you develop that character, it'll become a little bit of you. You know what I mean? I could see that kind of coaching needing to happen too, but
Did you find it a bit peculiar when all the legends came out at the very end that Cena didn't come out?
no. I thought I wasn't expecting him, to be honest, because he came out to open the show.
And he is kind of still active.
He's still active. He's also still shooting a film. All of the dirt sheets had confirmed he would not be there because his schedule is just too busy. So the fact that he came out and opened the show, I was like, that makes sense. He's the type to fly in, do the top 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and then get back to the film set.
Yeah.
So I expected him to be away. I didn't expect him to sit around in the back and
For
and
3
hang out.
hours. And
Yeah, and hang out. As much as I think he probably would dig it,
Oh yeah.
but I just don't think he's got the time for it right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wasn't too shocked or concerned about that.
there's a couple things that I wanted to point out. One was, I said earlier, Sid not showing up. I was pretty disappointed about that. When leading up to this and they were flashing all the names, excuse me, on who was going to be there, I'm like, all right, cool. As soon as I saw Sid, I got excited. I was like, all right, I haven't seen him in years. You know, this is cool. He doesn't do these things. Let's see what they do. And then, no Sid.
That's it. Yeah, I was surprised about RVD showing up. He was a legitimate surprise, and I wasn't looking at any dirt sheet stuff. Once Sunday rolled around, anything said anything about Raw or at all, or even Saturday, I think. Maybe it was Friday, like the whole weekend. I was not reading anything about the Raw stuff, and I just wanted to enjoy the show and see what it was. Totally surprised by RVD. Went back later to read the stuff, and they're like, reportedly RVD's backstage, and I was like, guys, why would you spoil the fun parts, man? Like,
That's the modern era.
yeah.
Ruining pops and
Well,
stupid.
I think it was like I did the same thing and it made me happy because I was really surprised at the amount, like more than Raw 25, more than SmackDown 1000. More, there was so many people, and it was so many years. Like, this is okay. Like it was a nice, like it was
It's pretty cool.
yeah, it was a nice bi-week episode. Like I'm cool with this. This is
Yeah.
good. Do this. I'm happy
Yeah.
with this.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But then the other thing I was going to point out is Stone Cold looks like he can still go.
Yeah.
Him and the other one that I thought, I was like, oh my gosh, is Boogeyman. And I looked it up. He's 55.
Yeah,
I
I
think,
was
something
like,
like that. I was like, holy shit, like, god damn.
when he was there, I was like, fuck,
Yeah.
somebody's still doing this.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh, I did semi-enjoy the Kanellis bullshit ending in Ron Simmons grabbing Jimmy Hart's megaphone and screaming "damn" in
Yeah.
Mike's face.
Yes, because I was reading this interesting thing on Reddit where the talk was like, why does WWE think it's cool for a guy to be abused? And I was like, that was a good way to put it, because it was because it was like going into like, this is just really sad. I'm like, yeah, it kind of is.
Yeah, and if you were doing the same exact thing the other way, if Mike was treating Rhea that
Yeah.
way, fucking forget it, man. You're shutting down.
Get your Prager's ass the fuck out of my way, holding me back. You just
Yeah. All you can do is get pregnant. Like, fuck, yeah. Like, imagine, that's not going to fly, but you do it to a man.
flips an aspirin tablet
And I'm
at her.
not saying men have it worse than women. I'm not trying to say that there's any kind of, like, bias in that respect. I'm just saying that that's the nature of this storyline. I don't see how it's okay and people are not freaking out about it.
No. Yeah, but I did like Ron Simmons saying "damn" always makes me happy, and I like that. Yeah.
Is there anyone you guys might have saw that didn't come out, like Sid? That they
Oh, that was
announced?
advertised?
Yeah.
I know the very, very first advertisement said Dudley Boyce, but then they pulled it and said Devon after that. So I was kind of hoping Bubba might show up.
When Devon came out, I was like, is Bubba coming out? Because
Yeah.
Bubba is backstage at ROH now, and Bubba's got lots of heat right now.
Yeah, but he said on Busted Open, he said that he was not intending to be there. And then said on a Twitter thing, he was like, if I were to be there, who would you want to see go through a table? And so I was like, oh, I don't know if he was just kind of being like, hey, let's fantasy book for a second, or if he was trying to hint at, hey, maybe. Evan Bourne put out a tweet saying he was going to retire at Raw Reunion. So I was like, is Evan Bourne showing up? And he didn't. So I was like, okay, good, go back to nothing.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Wasn't IRS booked?
Bray's dad. That would
Yeah.
be cool to see Bray's dad.
Yeah.
I think he was
I think
booked.
IRS was booked, and
Yeah,
they
'cause I
didn't
thought
show
they said
him.
Money Inc. Like, I thought it showed both of them. Yeah.
And $1 Million Man buying the 24/7 title.
That's fine.
I love that. That was
And
awesome.
they count that as a reign,
Yeah.
which technically that means when he bought the World Championship from Andre, he's a WWE champion.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, 100%. He's in the books, man.
I'm trying to think. There's one other thing I wanted to say that was I liked, but fuck, I can't remember. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, if it comes up, overall, I thought the show was fun. I thought it did a decent job of showing some of their new talent to old fans to kind of try to bring them back. I felt like not many segments did that well, but I feel like a couple segments did it not bad.
See,
I feel like the Bray did a really good job.
I
with the
think
other
Bray
ones.
did, but outside of that, I think it was a swing and miss. I think even with Seth.
Seth, I thought was bad. I thought Sammy did great. I really did.
Yeah.
Is Big Show still injured?
Who knows?
Because that was the one
doubt
I
it.
was thinking. I was like, it'd be cool to see him up here. This would be a good spot for him to show because he's still technically on the roster and he's like,
Yeah.
he's no heat. He's a great dude.
It was kind of fun to see Alicia Fox in that role.
Yeah.
As opposed to being a wrestler.
Yeah.
We did get to meet her when we did the backstage thing, and she was one of the nicest people we met that whole weekend.
Yeah.
She was really cool and super nice, so it was kind of like when she came on, first thing she's all, oh, it's Alicia. Because yeah, she was super cool. And then seeing her in that aspect, yeah, I was like, it is nice to see her again after a little while.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought they did an okay job trying to bring in new people. I thought Bray segment was the best at that. I felt like there was other segments that maybe, but nothing that was as strong as saying someone's going to say, I want more of that.
Yeah.
Maybe Joe and Roman, maybe.
Yeah.
But I'm not even sure. I
Yeah.
kind of wonder about Revival and Usos, maybe. But even then, none of those felt like it got to the other side of definitely got to see more.
Who did Mysterio go up against?
Sammy.
Sammy, that's right.
It was a good match. But
Yeah.
then all the legends chased him back in. And it was funny. Someone posted a picture of Sergeant Slaughter, Kurt, RVD, and Hurricane walking down, pushing him back. I said, when you buy the Avengers at the Dollar Tree.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. It was pretty good. And then someone else posted the picture of RVD at the Raw reunion, and it said, when you got so stoned, you showed up on Raw and forgot you're supposed to be on Impact.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
fucking hated the Street Profits promo this week.
God,
I was
hated
like,
it.
oh god, we're doing this. And it kept going. I was like, this is really long and really annoying. I really now I get why Marsh really doesn't like this shit.
I saw it coming, man. I saw it coming a mile away.
Yeah.
This is the garbage they're going to be putting out.
So I got a question for everyone watching. Does anyone enjoy the Street Profits?
At this point, I can understand if you did when they were primarily NXT and stuff, and then they're just dancing around and doing a shtick. At this point, this many times you've seen them on Raw, is anyone still enjoying it?
I just think it's because it's becoming so repetitive, and I want to see them
fucking
do
hell,
something. Like, I don't know why you're backstage at this show. Be on NXT. You are the champions there, and I'd like to see you do work because they do decent work on the ring. I like them in the ring.
But all they
Well,
do,
you know, what's his ass?
But then the promos, all they do is yell.
All they do is yell, and this dude is mad talking shit about all the fucking legends in a weird backhanded way. Like, not even like, so Sammy was talking shit. You guys are has-beens, you shouldn't be here. Getting heel shit. This guy's all like, these guys are drunks and alcoholics. These guys are drug addicts, and I'm going to party with them. And they're kind of like, guys, you have to go there. That's a pretty deep subject around here. You know what I mean? Scott Hall was apparently sitting rings by the bell.
Yeah, I rewatched it again
Oh,
at the end. I was like, please don't be in the ring. Please don't be in the
Yeah,
ring.
everyone walked down to the ring, and he walked over and sat by the timekeeper.
Yeah.
He said he wanted to be there around his buddies, but
Yeah.
you know he knew he shouldn't be inside, and I think that was good.
yeah. I didn't even think about that, but yeah, like
I was
he's
watching
on
that so
interviews again,
close.
yeah.
Yeah, I was watching that so close. I was like,
Yeah,
where
and
is
then
he?
the
Where is
dirt
he?
sheets tried to do shit about it too. Obviously, he was not allowed in the ring. And so, like, well, maybe he was also just being a responsible fucking adult.
Yeah.
Maybe he was really trying to be better. Maybe he was just really putting himself forward that way. You don't have to say everything's fucking Vince McMahon's call at the end of the day. Maybe you can stop thinking Scott Hall's a piece of shit and start thinking he's a dude in recovery making a smart decision one time.
and he's trying.
Don't take that away from him.
Stackhouse liked it up until this week.
Oh, Montez Ford is going to be a star. This week was awkward. Stackhouse didn't like this week. Maybe we should send him those cups.
Producer here. It feels like they're always trying to act. They're trying to be like comedic actors, and they're mimicking that. So it doesn't ever feel genuine to me, and it definitely doesn't feel funny to me. I think it's just coming off everyone.
Yeah.
But the thing is they admit it, and they're trying to be knockoff Rocks.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like, I know you weren't watching then, but that's what Rock would do.
But
Yeah.
You know.
there's
That's
something
true.
to be said for trying to be
Something
an
you're not.
exact replica and then trying to pull something that you have genuinely from a part of your character yourself. I think.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm reading this wrong. But
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I feel like that watching them is like going to a party and meeting two people who go, just so you know, I'm probably the funniest person at the party tonight. You're really gonna like me around. I am pretty much the party. I'm pretty exciting, really funny. You're gonna listen to everything that I'm saying, and you're just immediately like, cool, I should leave. And you're not. If
This is the first thing I said to you when I met you.
yeah, I know, I left.
that's the point.
Yeah. That's how I learned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still coming back.
I really like that video that dude cut where he was like by the set of one of the Rock's things, and he was like, "Hey Rock, what are you doing for the thing?" And he's all like, "Oh," he's like, "It doesn't matter," and he's like, "Oh, it's, you know," and then the Rock comes back around.
That's a PK Subban. He's a professional hockey player.
I don't know what any of that means.
Yeah.
I like what language was that even?
It's PK Subban.
What, like P.F. Chang's?
But anyways, yeah, you
Yeah.
can finish the story.
No, and then the Rock
Right.
comes back and goes, "Hey, what are you gonna do?" He starts the same. He's like, "It doesn't matter." He's like, "Oh, he got me."
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was really fun. Chris
also-
is the slowly walk away mentality. Arizona Peach, good to see ya. It's one of our new followers.
Cheers to Arizona Peach.
Yeah. Small thing that bugs me about them.
Who the
They have
Rock?
all the Street Profits.
Street Profits.
They have all that. They have like the chains and all that, and then very obviously it's like $100 Nixon supposed to look like Rolex, not a Rolex. I'm like, oh, just
Oh, it's like a fake Rolex.
It's a replica to look like it that Nixon makes. You can buy it. I'm like,
That's
get a
funny.
fucking Rolex.
That's
You're making
funny.
money, kind of. Hopefully.
Yeah, not Flair money. It seems.
No Ric Flair drip.
Yeah. Drip, 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 drip.
I love that song.
That's actually your cousin's entrance music.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
come out. Let's see. Oh, and they do this because they're the card. We're not on the card. We are the card.
Chemical.
It's funny. Sakai says once they let Montez drop old dude, and be on his own, I think he's going to be a lot better. I think ring-wise and charisma-wise, he's got all the tools to go places. I don't think I disagree with that, but
I would like a gimmick change a little bit.
yeah, I'd need a shift out of him.
Yeah.
But I don't think I disagree with his ability or his potential.
We really try to give people a chance.
Yeah.
No.
Let's see. Let's get into SmackDown. Let's talk about it and then get into Fight for the Fallen. Oh.
Uh-oh. Stand clear.
Oh.
In this segment,
God, here we go.
SmackDown Live. That's not happening right now.
Yeah.
I gotta get a pinky in it. Or chopstick. It opens with Shane and
Shoot, like a
KO.
fucking lawn dart.
Yeah. Is that a chopstick sticking out of the wall? It is. It is indeed. Let's see. Big E and Xavier Woods on commentary instead of HBK. They've been promoting Shawn Michaels all week about being on commentary for SmackDown.
Nope.
Because Corey Graves was going to be off filming a movie, and Byron Saxton's father passed away, so he was going to be away with family. Bummer for Byron.
What the hell's that look for?
What movie is he filming? Is it one with like a black leather couch? Because that's just how he acts.
You think he's going to audition for someone?
No.
Oh.
I mean, I could just see him like, hey, is there Corey Graves in that? Oh,
Yeah.
this is sad.
I don't know what
I thought-
he's filming, but I'm a
thought he was
big
gonna
fan
be-
of it.
I thought he was gonna be the Marine 10.
Yeah. Whatever it is, I'm a big fan, big supporter. I'm really excited about his potential Hollywood career. Anything that keeps him off my fucking TV. I don't care what he does out there. I don't wish him ill will necessarily. Be very successful in anything that I don't watch or be a part of is fine. Fine by me.
Speaking of which, I know you're glad the Coachman was back.
Oh my God, I got so pissed. Coach walks out and I was like, shut the fuck up!
I think we both were like, what is happening?
Yeah, he probably hasn't even watched since the first Raw.
He sounded like he hadn't.
He doesn't know. He doesn't watch wrestling.
Hey Montez,
Fucking
calm
sick.
down.
Dude, when he was out there and the bar sits next to him and he goes, so what's this? You call yourself as a bar for what?
Why?
That sounds weird to me.
And it's just awkward.
But, yeah, and then you just hear Cesaro go, Corey, can you explain to him what's going on? And he's all like, yeah, coach, it's been well established for well over a year at this point.
That's,
Yeah, and then he's like, they don't set the bar, they are the bar. And he goes, huh, I like that. You're like, oh my God, dude.
but see, I used to like Corey when he would stick it to Coachman. Surprised you haven't been fired by now.
Yes.
I don't know how many times
Corey
you said
talking
that.
shit to Coachman is the best Corey work that's out there.
Yeah.
Except for when he talks about the small package. That
Yeah,
was good.
Renee liked that.
That was good.
Renee likes small packages.
Gross.
Yeah,
John.
John.
Hey, you Johnny.
Hey,
Johnny boy. Johnny boy. Let's see. We get a Shane promo where he accepts Kevin Owens' Twitter challenge for a match at SummerSlam, where Owen said that if he loses, he'll quit. KO then cuts a promo and then Shane makes a Kevin Owens versus Roman match, which immediately is followed by a segment where Shane puts Elias and Drew McIntyre in the match, with Drew being guest referee, Elias being timekeeper, and himself the ring announcer. I was
Shit.
okay with the stuff.
I
but,
didn't like it.
I mean, I thought KO did awesome. But
Yeah, well, KO did awesome. I'm just done with all the...
Yeah. KO is making this feud great. KO could make any feud great. Can we just not have KO with? Can we just not have Shane in this?
But that's just it. Is that I think what makes Shane such a good heel is everybody fucking hates him. Like he can put someone over right now.
Yeah.
Someone
Yeah.
beating him up is going to get cheers.
Yeah,
But
but
did- Go ahead. I was just going to say, did they announce if it was going to be career versus career
No.
yet? See, that's the thing. That's what I'm...
It's if
Get
KO
there.
loses, he
Yeah.
quits, but not if Shane loses anything. Also, I'm wondering, as the weeks go on, and we're getting close because it's going to be on the 11th, so we're only like a week or two away, which is why I think it's a really weird spot to put the Raw Reunion show when you could be building up towards SummerSlam. And the Raw Reunion, I felt, did not do a great job of promoting SummerSlam.
Not at all.
I felt like it could have
I
done a
don't think
great
they
job
even
promoting SummerSlam.
mentioned SummerSlam.
I think they were banking on people watching Raw and then watching SmackDown after. Because SmackDown did a good job of setting up SummerSlam, which could have been done on Raw.
SmackDown did great, yeah.
But I want to see them do something along the lines of it being some kind of a cage or some kind of a gimmick match where
2 out of 3
KO,
falls.
2 out of 3 falls would be good.
Yeah, I haven't seen one of those in a while.
Something where KO can make sure that the interference of other people is either not going to happen or not going to impact his ability to win, right?
Our lumberjack match.
Lumberjack match.
Everyone.
Strap match.
I was going to say, I was actually going to bring up strap match.
Yeah.
Because everyone, looking back, that was one of my favorite matches of all times, were the strap matches. Where you had to, you're strapped to the other guy and you had to touch
like
all
the Texas
4.
Bull Rope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had to touch all 4 turnbuckles.
The problem with the bull rope
And-
one is they put a fucking cowbell
Cowbell.
on and you knock people's eyeballs out.
Yeah.
It's not good.
But hearing about it years later, supposedly that's like one of the worst match ideas ever. Everyone
Yeah.
hated it and stuff like that. And I was like...
Because it's hard to work.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I was like, I loved it. Like, that
Yeah.
was cool. Sting and Vader doing that one,
Yeah.
that was fucking awesome.
Actually, I always think about Stone Cold and Savio Vega.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, the one where $1 Million Man was up for grabs. Kind of $1 Million Man on a pole match.
Just sitting up there.
Yeah.
Come
Better
on,
than
guys.
Judy Bagwell on a forklift.
No, it's not. But I do think that... wait, let's see. I feel this is the least amount of build for SummerSlam I can even remember. Usually I start hearing about the biggest party this summer like 2 months before the show. I agree. I don't know why they're not building... I keep forgetting SummerSlam is next.
Yeah.
I'm like, man,
Yeah.
it's supposed
I
to
think
be
it
the big
happened.
one. Yeah. It could have already happened. I would have been like, shit,
I know.
I got to
That's
catch
a
up on
little-
SummerSlam.
Yeah, that's Laura Brock cashed in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dondo asked me, he's like, when's SummerSlam? And I was like, it happened. And I was like,
Yeah.
wait, no, it didn't.
Because my nephew's birthday is always really close to
Yeah.
SummerSlam. So
He's
once
gonna
he's
be
old
1,
enough,
huh?
it's going to be 1 now.
Oh.
So always
crazy.
this time.
And his first toy.
His
First
first
toy.
wrestling toy he ever played with was Natalia Neidhart. Because we got the nieces, the other little dolls of the Boston Hugs.
Sasha and-
Because apparently they play with them every day. So we got the girls, Natty, Becky, Naomi, and Charlotte. And they were like playing with them. And then little Logan walks over and he just grabs Natty and he's like, "Meh." And I was all like, yeah, he's a Hart fan. Oh, yeah. Let's see. We did get Shinsuke versus Apollo Crews. Who won that match?
I thought
It was
Apollo,
Apollo.
Sure.
did. Logically, you'd be Apollo.
Don't see why not. We started watching this match. It was really good, and then the doorbell rang, and I got a package in,
Oh, that's true.
and I got a new toy, and I was playing with it, and realized I missed the end of the match. And
Oh,
I forgot to go back and watch it.
Okay, so you legitimately didn't see it?
No.
Shinsuke won.
Did Shinsuke win?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, why not?
I thought he would.
I told her, I was like, I think Shinsuke won, but I thought they were trying to push Apollo for something. Because it wasn't for the title. It was very specifically not for the title. So
Yeah,
I
it
was
was-
like, oh, it could be Apollo.
To be fair, it was a missing toy.
Yeah, I've been missing since Friday. It just came out on Tuesday.
So it survived the heat in the mailbox.
The heat expanded the air packs inside of there and bent my packaging. Not pleased.
Is
Not
that why
pleased
it's
with it.
open?
That's why I opened it immediately. Now I'm going to play with it. New Brett Ultimate Edition. You guys have any questions about the Ultimate Edition? I'm happy to answer.
Does it have kung fu grip?
Yeah.
Only when Marsh holds it.
Yeah. Well, it came with like 3 sets of hands, dude. It came with 3 heads. The glasses come off. Look at the leather jacket. Oh, you just got a second Brett pop.
Oh, you got that one?
Yeah. I've been redecorating, guys. It's fun.
And Undertaker.
Yeah, the Undertaker pop with the urn.
You got the chase as the urn.
Yeah, right, Jay's edition. Let's see. After that, we had a Mandy and Sonya saying that they had a match against the Iconics, and that if they won the match, they would get a match against the Iconics. It was really weird to understand what was happening. Turns out it was a mistake.
Yeah.
Because like, you got us a title match? Yes, I did. And if we win, we get a title match.
I heard that and I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's drunk?
Yeah, I was all like, are we going a different direction with Mandy where she just doesn't fucking listen?
I didn't smoke weed watching wrestling this week, so I was like,
Or-
I'm not high, am
I'm
I?
not getting any
Or the writer's drunk.
chat.
You're not getting
Then
any
it
chat?
keeps going back to Mac Brown.
Matt Brown.
My Twitch is glitching and
Yeah, you gotta get back on that Twitch.
goddamn Matt
Yeah,
Brown.
that's the most March thing ever on why I missed the match. I didn't see I was playing with an action figure. It's my new figure. I can't remember what she said to Clump that got censored. But it was amazing.
Your wife said something to me that got censored.
Yeah, so he was all like, what did she call me? And I was like, dude, what? And it was like, you're a baby or something.
You big meanie.
Yeah.
It was something that wasn't bad. I was like,
Yeah, it was something weird, like, you guys are silly. And then it was like, bleep. And it's like, what? Stacko says he found that pop for $2 at the garage sale. This one just came out this week. This is a different Undertaker pop. I don't know if it's the one that you're thinking of. This is the Phenom where he's got a hood. The older one was the one where he had the hat. More classic style Undertaker, which is a pretty fucking cool one and kind of pricey, so that's a good deal if that's the one you got. It's still a good deal
either
way.
way.
Yeah, $2 for any pop is good.
$2.
you just come up with Biker Taker Pop?
Oh, Crybaby. She thinks he called him a Crybaby.
Oh yeah.
And then it's censored. Are you censored now? Yep. Oh wait, if you highlight it, it goes away?
Yeah. Well, you have to select it to have it come up because, are you sure you want to view this sensitive content?
You have to click OK, yeah. So yeah, she calls him a Crybaby
You have
and
to-
leaves it out.
Hey,
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah, so it's like, are you old enough to see this? And he's like, maybe. Yeah.
I might stay crying.
Yeah, I like your wife's like Crybaby, and she's like, beep. And he's like, whoa!
What the shit?
Jesus
What
Christ,
the hell?
dude.
What?
The mic picked that up.
There's-
The mic picked
There's
it
no way.
Oh my God.
There's 4 mics.
That is horrendous.
Technical difficulties.
No. The mics can smell that.
I just responded to.
Oh my God.
God.
Dude, I'm starting to sweat. That smells so bad.
I warned all of you. That was Clump. For the record, that was Clump.
50-50. Like, should have returned Bali.
I have like an advisory sticker.
I'm trying to breathe into my own mouth.
Oh, Stackhouse says it was one the hat with like $100 one.
Oh, really?
That's this one.
Nice.
Ugh.
We need to start buying pops in Oklahoma.
Yeah, we gotta go.
God damn.
Stackhouse says we need to have.
Get a spray. Get a
Please.
Stackhouse says we need to push for sponsorship from Febreze for Clump.
Hey! Doesn't work. I had a car, my first car. It permanently smelled like farts.
Yeah, your car's
He like picks one and be like, what the hell? It's like, I didn't, but it.
Sponsored by J.R. Watkins.
Don't spray it upwards.
I was gonna drink it.
Spray it downwards.
All around.
Can I spray it up my nostrils?
Yeah, just snort it. Or Airwick.
Kevin.
Still not strong enough.
Yeah, I don't think.
Dude,
it
that
helped.
was. Oh my God.
Anyone's guess?
I'm surprised our feed didn't do the melting thing.
Yeah.
Well,
The feed like
Bray
then it's the fiend.
No, or it should just be like a fog.
Yeah. It's like,
Goodness.
They didn't even have Mexican.
who's Arizona Peach? That person knows us. I'm confident.
Oh, God.
Identify profanity blocked.
For which one?
Serious said
Oh,
shit.
yeah, she said shit. She almost spilled
Jesus.
cereal.
I
Let's
like
see.
that. Also, it like, so it does this where it censors like HAT.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. He put that bitch, and it censored out AT and BI. So it's the itch, is what it said.
I thought it said like titty bitch.
Yeah, titty bitch. Let's see. Ollie cut out Ali. Ollie?
Oh, God.
Muhammad Ali? No, what was it? Mustafa Ali.
Mustafa.
He cut the video promo about rewriting his story. I was not feeling it. I'm starting to get tired of this thing and wanting him to do something.
See,
You're really whiny.
You know what's funny
Kinda
is
did.
you know what's funny. I actually like this one.
This one you like?
I like this one. The other ones I've been like, eh. This one, it to me, come on.
Again?
You didn't remove the spray, did you?
It's right there.
Okay,
No.
good.
There for
That's in response to you saying you like that. You'd serve this. Go on.
But anyways,
I mean, I liked the edge of it. I liked where he was getting mad and
well,
stuff.
and that's what I liked about it, because the other ones were just, not as bad
And
as
being
Dolph.
Jesus walking through town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I like this one more actually. But I still want him to do something.
Yeah, I'm ready for him to do something.
Yeah.
Speaking of doing something, here comes Miz TV with Shawn Michaels. It was pretty good. Dolph came out. HBK and Dolph were going back and forth. It was like making you scream, "God damn!"
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it was pretty intense.
Damn.
Damn. My man.
Should have done that when you shit your pants.
Yeah. Damn.
Damn.
Yeah, but then you have to breathe in to get it out. Yeah.
Your sticker.
Dolph ends up punching the Miz, super kicking HBK, and Miz telling Dolph to do something about his place in the company. I was really not feeling the Miz at all
Yeah.
in this, but I thought that Dolph and HBK were being amazing in this.
But see, I think you couldn't have this interaction without the Miz.
Yeah, I
Because
agree.
what are you going to say? Hey, this is Dolph Hour, or
Then they should have kicked his ass first and knocked him the fuck out.
no? I
Like
Yeah.
way early on.
This whole like I'm Miz and I'm super tough bullshit, I'm not buying into. So it was all like, do something. It's like,
Sierra even said, does he even wrestle anymore?
yeah,
Or is he just a personality? I was like,
Um,
yeah, he's just promoting Miz and Mrs.
yeah, that's all he's doing now. It feels like.
I feel like if Miz were in this room right now with the Farts, he'd probably pass out. That's his toughness level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stackhouse has a theory that the farts smell like a Seth Rollins promo.
Oh no,
Not
this is worse.
quite that bad.
I don't like Seth Rollins promos,
Whoa.
and this was 1,000 times worse.
What are you talking about? I would take that over a Rollins promo any day.
Jesus.
Dude, right in the eye. Right in the eye.
I was-
Yeah, I could do that all day if it was that or Seth Rollins
Yeah,
promo.
I got pink eye, but I don't have to listen to Seth Rollins promos anymore.
You hit yourself.
Yeah, he punched himself in the face with that.
What?
Take it easy,
When
man.
you
It's
took a
not
drink, it's
mushroomed
all
on top.
pink.
Yeah. There's no mushroom top to that. You can take it easy. There he goes.
God.
There he goes. I knew it. I knew it.
But
We lost followers.
He just.
Was,
the
was
fart
your
could have done that too.
was your feed censored?
Yeah.
The black thing going.
I really liked I really liked Dolph and HBK. I thought they were being really fucking cool.
No, I liked it. He called him out on Saudi Arabia. And
Yeah.
even HBK was like, "Yeah, it sucks."
Yeah, he was
that
all
was
like, yeah.
cool.
That was fantastic.
Then we had Ember versus Charlotte, which was a pretty short match where Bayley came out. Ember got a sneaky win, threw Bayley at Charlotte, and then eclipsed both of them. I thought that was kind of a cool way. It's like I told you like last week that there's no way they're not going to put like Charlotte in this match. There's just no heat for someone to not win.
Yeah.
Even an Ember win, people would still be excited, even if you want Bayley to win. It's still like, oh, cool, Ember's getting the title. So I think that this might be moving towards that, although the rumor online right now is that's not the case. But I did think that it was good to give Ember a little bit of an edge, so you can kind of say, boo, you're a bitch.
I want her to pop a Bailey buddy.
Ooh, that'd be cool if she
Go
came up
there
and
with a-
stabbed one, like right across the neck.
Well, she's into
Dungeon-
sci-fi and
Dungeons and
Dungeons and
Dragons.
Dragons. Comes out with just like a sword.
Battle axe.
And yeah, just,
Yeah, do like a fucking flail, like cut, spiky balls.
Cuts the cords that connect them so they all go down. Like one whole bank was just like.
She just Bray Wyatt's them. Dude.
Leave it. Just leave it.
Just leave it where it is.
these mics are waterproof, right?
Yeah.
I can't smell it.
Not yet. Not yet. It'll get there. Let's see.
Got
Kofi then challenges Randy Orton for a SummerSlam match. Orton comes out and they went back and forth. I thought this was pretty good. I was not looking forward to this. The idea of Kofi being like, I'm going to challenge someone, and then Orton coming out and being like, yeah, you're a little bitch. I was like, this is going to be kind of bland.
Yeah.
They did it, man.
No, they did it. But just going to the whole aspect of this, I don't understand why SmackDown gets to choose their opponents. the champions.
Yeah.
Bailey did it. Kofi did it. I'm sure somebody else is gonna do it.
Who's the
Tag team?
yeah, who's got tag teams there?
It's the
I have no fucking. Oh, it's the New Day.
yeah.
They were
that's
on
right.
commentary the whole time, so
That's
they don't
right.
have to worry about a match.
Which was great.
They did awesome. I will say this: by the end of this show, they were amazing with commentary, top to bottom. Not having Corey on commentary was incredible.
I just wish they would have stayed the whole show.
Yeah.
Me too. I thought they did a really good job.
I loved when they were doing the HBK entrance.
Yeah,
That
and
was awesome.
Their commentary between when Dolph and HBK were going back and forth, and they were like, "Damn, like, ooh, that's deep." Like they were like being funny.
We
Yeah,
were saying what we were saying.
yeah, it was great.
What's funny is when they were on there with KO, and I thought it was Otunga that said it, where he's like, "I don't like this guy, but
I want to hear what he has to say.
yeah, something," and then I was like, "Dude, Otunga, like, why did he not like KO?" And then it dawned on me, it was like, "Oh, I think it was Xavier." And I was like, "All right, now I understand."
I think they'd be good on commentary. Like I could see them like, if for some reason one of them has to stop performing, I think they all would be fantastic on commentary.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like Taz.
Yeah.
Like, I'm cool with this.
Oh yeah. Really.
Well,
good.
see, and you know the thing that bothers me is, you know how they set up the New Day commentary table to the side sometimes,
yeah.
and they periodically go in there. I think it should be an option like the SAP button, where you can just only listen to New Day.
Oh, you can click it.
That'd be awesome.
Stackhouse says because SmackDown doesn't have the extra hour to have a bunch of cross-branded all-star best of the best of the best over the top rope battle royals. Yeah, that's probably
Yeah.
true. I will say that I'd rather Brock Lesnar pick an opponent than Seth Rollins win a fucking battle royal. Let's see. After that, we had Samoa Joe versus Kofi, which I thought was really good. RKO sitting ringside, got involved, and then RKO, Samoa Joe, Kofi gets Orton over. Yeah, and then just a little melee.
No, yeah,
It was
RKO.
cool. I thought it was a good way to set up SummerSlam.
See, I was. Go ahead.
No.
So I was just gonna say, I'm wondering how much of Kofi challenging Orton has to do with the crowd's reaction when Rollins eliminated Orton
Yeah,
for the Universal,
I could see
because the
that.
crowd was pissed off.
Crowd was
I was pissed off. I was like, we're sick of this. And then it's like, all of a sudden, wasn't it Joe, Orton? Who was the third person that went out on the stage that day? Elias.
Yeah,
And then, I want to challenge, I want to challenge. And then,
nothing.
yeah, and then Kofi just challenges Orton randomly.
By the way, anyone who's in the chat, we have a new emote available. I got rid of the Marsh one because I'm bringing in another one. If we can get just a couple more subscribers, we'll be able to get 2 more. Tell me if you can tell what that is, because I might redesign it if you guys are having a hard
Can I
time
take
with
a
it.
guess?
Yeah, it's on the chat.
The Fiend?
Yeah.
I win.
Yeah, but I just want to know if people have
I don't
having
know
an
what it
easy time
says
seeing it.
above it.
This is Yowie Wowie.
No.
So I'm wondering, Joe, should I get rid of the banner on top? This is Yowie Wowie, and just make the face a little bit bigger. Should I get rid of the face and just have it say Yowie Wowie bigger? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of it. I was just trying to give you guys a creepy, cool emote.
You
After
had that
that,
with Marsh.
that's true. Let's see. After that, we had the Finn Balor promo where he challenged Bray to SummerSlam match. Bray responds with the Firefly Funhouse, and then starts talking about how big of a fan they are. Finn's like, "You're a brave man, and no matter what we tell him, he really doesn't like you." So good.
yeah.
Such a great way to put a promo together too. The night before, producer was asking me. She goes, "With as much effort as they put into the Firefly Funhouse, it seems to me that they're gonna have to use that for him to cut promos on people." And my response was, I don't know how they're going to factor it in. I feel like they will, though. Then this is exactly how they did it. Finn does it, and then welcome to the Funhouse. And there he is talking, and then it cut to the Fiend and shit. And I was like, that's fucking sick.
Yeah. No.
Sold it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I loved how they played the music, and then I was like, oh shit, and then the little jingle, and I was like, all right, cool,
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
no, loved it.
Yeah, I thought it was absolutely perfect. And I thought that could have been on Raw. And although you needed the mandible claw bit, right? So, but I'm saying that this is the kind of thing you put in front of a casual fan because you go, what the fuck was that? And then you want to see SummerSlam. Right after that, We had Charlotte demanding to be on SummerSlam with a really weird promo. Wait, no, wait, no, wait, no, wait, no, yeah, wait, no, because wait, no, wait, no, wait. That's what her fucking promo felt like the whole time. And I was like, what the fuck is happening? Just say something.
I was going to fart to see if I could correct you talking.
Oh, I can make that happen too.
No. Wait.
No,
Wait,
no.
no. Wait,
no.
no.
Wait, no. No, wait. No, wait.
Wait.
No. Wait. No. Yeah.
Pull the Max Kellerman.
Let's see. So she said she's going to be in SummerSlam one way or the other, kind of a deal. After that,
She should be the host.
I think that'd be good. After that, we had Shane come out and ring announce Elias and Drew McIntyre. I was really hoping that he was gonna, when he did the ring announcing, I was really hoping he'd say KO and be like weighing in at 800 pounds, and then when he gets to Rombeg, rein in at 120 pounds and make him just like, shit on them a little bit. But he didn't, and he just kind of did it normally, but just did this whole like, the person I beat, the person I'm gonna beat. And I was like, okay. It was a pretty short match with everyone breaking down pretty quick and attacking pretty much everyone, and KO says watch SummerSlam.
It's funny because when the match started, I looked at the time and I was like,
Yeah, what are they going to do?
yeah, there's 5 minutes left. What's going to happen?
My suspicion is we're going to have Roman and KO against Elias and Drew McIntyre next week.
Probably, oh yeah.
But
I think we're going to have a combination of those four going around
for
the next, up until SummerSlam.
Yeah, that's probably true.
But we've had... Sorry, like, I can't
Throwing
talk.
Dolph there.
Yeah, but we've had like Roman and fucking Drew for... It feels like a year now. Goddamn.
Yeah.
It's Roman versus anyone for a year now. They need to just turn his ass heel.
Mm-hmm.
Like, true heel.
I think he'd be a great heel. Like, he doesn't even have to line. Just be like, fuck this, I'm done. I'm in it for myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I think that's all I got to say about WWE. If you guys want anything else you want to toss in there.
Nope.
I'm ready to talk about Fight for the Fallen.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, if you shit your pants again, I'm running out of this room.
What if Clump shits his pants? Because then that'll be a first for him.
No, it wouldn't. But,
Oh.
I was gonna say.
Never mind.
nah.
Come on.
Wouldn't be the first time this month, okay?
Yeah.
Calm your shit.
Did either one of you watch The Buy-In?
No.
No.
Good.
the hell?
I had a feeling. Now, I'll tell you
Because
this.
the buy-ins are terrible. Like,
What was the
beyond
buy-in match?
terrible.
There was 2 buy-in matches. One was Sonny Kiss defeating the librarian Peter Avalon.
No.
Hard pass. Shitty match. I want to say not their fault, but it's fucking their fault, man. Sonny Kiss isn't ready, I don't think. Sonny Kiss is a very interesting gimmick that could be pretty cool because that's it's he, right? They kept saying he, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, so Sonny Kiss is a very interesting character that you could do a lot with, I think, but he's pushing his splits as the main gimmick, and it was weird. Every move he did had a splits involved.
Yeah.
And it got to a point where it was just getting weirdly silly. Like, stop putting splits in everything! Just wrestle!
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it was just weird.
Raffle already.
Yeah. I liked his entrance. He came out with cheerleaders, and I was like, okay, cool. He's being all cutesy, whatever.
At least do what
The
he
match
did
was pretty bad.
At least do what he did in the Battle Royal and make Peter Avalon eat his ass like he did Tommy Dreamer.
He might have. He might have done the
didn't see
assy
that?
bit. Yeah. He just kind of like, well, no, Naomi doesn't even do it like that.
And he was like in the corner, like on his arms, like holding
Yeah.
him.
Facing
And
the
then he had his-
turnbuckle.
Yeah. Feet on
Almost like Sting.
Tommy
Face,
Dreamer's
reverse.
Kind of, yeah. He puts his feet here, so you're standing up, and then pulls you into his butthole.
The chair's making a lovely noise.
Cheers.
Again, losing viewers.
After that, we had B. Priestley.
Yeah.
But that was the surprise. Why are they doing it this way? This one sucks. I pulled it wrong. So we had Britt Baker and Rio versus Bea Priestley versus Shoko Nakajima. Nakajima. That's what they do there in Japan, apparently. So this one, Britt Baker got hit in the head hard enough where she supposedly had a concussion. I'm going to guess that's probably true. She went to the wrong corner to tag.
Oh fuck.
Oh,
bad.
It looked
so
awful.
Bad.
So they were wrestling, which was already a pretty bad match, and they're just like sloppy and weird, and everything's in slow motion. You're like, what the fuck is happening? And then all of a sudden, Britt Baker gets up, runs toward, like looks over at her corner, and then runs to the other corner and like puts her hand out, and the opponents are like, what the fuck are you doing? And they're like, you're in the wrong corner, go to the other. Like they're all helping each other, and you're all like, no! Yeah, it was just this weird, like, no, you fucking at least slap her or something, slap her hand. But there was like,
hit him in the head again.
so then she runs to the other side where she can tag the other one wearing white.
She tagged a Klansman.
I'm just saying, both of the Japanese women were wearing white clothing, and I think she got them mixed up. That's my guess. I'll say this about AEW. I would say top to bottom, this show was better than their last.
Fighter Fest sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that what they need to do more than anything is tighten up their fucking production. The pre-show. You can get it on YouTube. It's only on YouTube. On their official AEW YouTube. This is their fucking thing. This isn't someone just posting a shitty thing. Minute 25 and 52 seconds. The pre-show begins on the video for the pre-show. The prior 25 minutes and 52 seconds is a combination of the logo, music, screeching beeps like an Amber Alert, checkered things like a UHF channel of just colors, and any variation of those things.
I wish
All
this
black?
was a joke.
Yeah.
Well-
just straight no video for a few minutes and then back.
That
So
happened.
is this in correlation of storming Area 51?
Maybe.
Well, I know with the announcement they had that like 2 hours. Oh, you're going live, so you watch it. I'm like, wait, this says it's live, and it's that where it's like a loading screen or something. It's like, okay, well, I mean, don't say you're live then. Like,
But it also didn't have their shit together either. The fact that it was just for like 10 minutes. There's one time I was just fast forwarding through, like, and I was like, God, get back to the music at least. I can understand going live early so you can get people to tune in and check out what you're doing, but you don't need that in your posted YouTube video after. Edit that shit out.
You need content.
Yeah.
If it was a joke, it was for way too long. 20 plus minutes is just.
It was almost 26 minutes. And when you post something on YouTube that tears are buy-in, cut that shit out. There's no reason to leave that shit in. Are you guys just not gonna? We don't want to talk.
no, I do.
Are you?
No, he's just gonna do a thing.
Well, and to me, I agree with you. It's like, don't have that be. If you're watching the YouTube video after, like, cut that shit out so you're not watching because it's terrible.
I understand going live a half an hour early and saying, hey guys, start catching in now because it's going to get started in a half an hour. Just have it on. I get that. But you have that shitty production and then leave it in the video.
Well, exactly. You need context. Just, the promo video, something.
Anything.
I have a lot of turds to lay on this event.
Yeah.
So
Oh, there's a lot to be laid. I will say that their
see.
graphics, they finally got their graphics card.
Oh yeah, where it finally was visual.
Yeah.
Now here's the other bit you missed in the pre-show.
Oh.
Closed captioning.
Oh.
All of a sudden, on every fucking feed.
Oh, yeah,
in
you
gibberish.
Yeah, you told me.
With
about
random
that.
symbols. It was fucking wingdings.
yes, Stackhouse, he did.
Stackhouse,
Yeah.
you're completely right.
The match was way too long and got really bad. Yep. Embarrassing. Did the random subtitles show up on your feed? Yeah. I was freaking out. I was trying to make the thing go away. I was trying to make a couple. I couldn't figure out what the fuck was happening. So I went online because I was watching it about an hour later and I saw everyone was complaining about it. And I was like, oh, that's just what they sent out. Which was also shit because it was like 4 blocks high. So it was blocking half of the match. People were getting slammed. You just see like,
Well, it wasn't.
and then you see like a foot. Yeah.
It wasn't only that. There were subtitles in a poor position. It was that half of it was gibberish.
It wasn't
was
even
like,
reasonable.
It was like someone just sat on a keyboard, like just
It's like somebody
garbage. Yeah.
doing closed captioning for our show.
Yeah. Or it just goes fart noise. Still fart noise.
Eric mumbling.
Fart noise still happening.
Kevlar laughing.
Yeah.
Eric makes noise. Eric talks. No, you go ahead, Kevin.
Something shot out of clump. Yeah. Let's see. Everything Sunny did was a split of some kind. Started losing its wow factor. Yeah, that was the other thing too. Is that like when Sunny would do the split thing, it was like, oh, cool. How nice is that? Does it like 2 times, you're like, okay. And then it got to a point where it's like, that's
Stop.
all you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, let that be
That's
a
your
wow
gimmick.
moment. Yeah, let it be a thing.
Makes you miss Roman doing 3 moves.
Let's see. Oh, they did a promo in the pre-show, though, with Cody and Dustin being interviewed. It was fucking good. And Cody's talking, and then Dustin's going back and forth. And right before they leave, Dustin looks at the interview and just went, and then walked off. And I was like, ah! Yeah. It was awesome.
I'll watch that. I
Let's
want to watch
see.
the other shit.
Oh, the other thing is the audio of the announcers. I want them to get that shit together because you keep hearing like it faded and I don't know who's coming out. I can't hear their music. It's all kind of jumbled with the crowd.
Yeah, they haven't. I think. Excuse me. I'm wondering how much of that had to do with the amphitheater that they were in. Because they're
This is a weird ass venue for a show.
for a wrestling show, weird ass venue. That venue in general, I'm like, I would go and watch a concert there. That was a pretty cool looking place.
Yeah.
Like I told Marsh, it reminded me of the WWE Salute to the Troops, where they were on the battleship. So you only had one angle the whole time, and you saw the background. That's what it kind of reminded me of. But
Yeah, for sure.
the venue was
It
pretty
was
bad.
legit, like,
It was
good
a
venue.
cool venue, but I didn't like where the camera was because everyone was talking about how cool it was. They put the camera up in the crowd like that, but then it made it look like there was no one there.
Yeah.
But at the same token, when you pan to the entire audience, there were sections with no one there. They couldn't sell that little spot out.
But then the other thing was there were a couple times where they're showing something, all of a sudden you see the side of someone's head or somebody's arm, and you're like,
God damn it!
move.
Move!
Jeez.
Move!
Producer, I would also like to mention the camera spot on the commentators was god awful.
Oh yeah, I just went up from the craw up, so you just see nut outline.
Yeah, you just,
So
JR
Club would
looks,
love this.
No.
Dude, I could see why JR was getting it when he was younger, though. I mean, that dude was getting coke and bitches, and I know why now. That dude's beef jerky, let me tell you, that shit
He's a slobber knocker.
is a slobber knocker. My God, he broke her in half. You know what I mean?
It's a good old. Oh wait, no, he's from Oklahoma. Damn it.
Good old sooner. Better sooner than later.
ah!
What's up?
I was gonna give you cheers for that one, but
Well, I was looking because he's doing a
Taking
thing.
it
No,
back.
no, give it back, give it back.
I gotcha.
I did absolutely hate the commentary on this. And when they cut to them, because I'd be like looking at like JR looks like he doesn't give a fuck. Like just like
It's really
No,
weird.
He's
He
he's
sounds like he does it.
give a
he's
fuck.
getting a paycheck.
He's getting pissed at
There's
certain points.
Yeah, there was a match. I forgot which match it was, but it annoyed me because he's like, he says something that how hot it is, and he's like, it feels like it's 85, and then 2 minutes later, it's because it's 85 degrees in here, and I was like,
Yeah.
dude, WWE, get your stats, take notes. WWE has their stats. AEW, get stats. As soon as JR says, hey, it feels like 85, pull
Is
up
that
the
how
old
hot it is?
Googler, and,
find out what
El
it is.
Generico should have been like, oh, it's actually 83, and humidity's this.
Yeah.
I don't know that dude, Excalibur.
Yeah. Let's see. Here's a couple things I had about the open the buy-in, right? So during that Britt Baker match, which was fucking surprisingly not good. Did you guys know Britt Baker's with Adam Cole? They're together. They're an item. I think they're married or fianced.
Fianced?
Fianced.
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 Okay, that sounds fancy.
Yeah, it does, man. Crazy, right?
Fianced.
That was weird. I made it up right now.
Nice.
I'm gonna keep it
Went out on a limb.
Yeah,
I
I,
called her
felt
like-
like let's just go for it, see what happens. See if
I
it
called her my
lands.
holster.
Yeah, cock sheath.
Yeah. This is my holster, Alexis.
Whoa,
I'm out.
what's up? But I did say that. So during
This
the
is an
announcers,
unsanctioned
Yeah,
show
unsanctioned.
now. From here on out. Dim the lights, it's an unsanctioned show.
yes, Stackhouse says he feels like JR was regretting his choice, and I kind of agree. And I think that's why
100%.
he denied going to Raw, because I think he knew when he got there he was going to see he was going to be reminded of what it looks like with a place that has their shit together. But they did say this during this match, right? So it's a tag match, and they go, they said Britt Baker would love to see her partner lose this match, but she's torn because she wants her team to win. What? Because they're like, because here, they say this, because here wins and losses matter, and her partner losing the match would be bad for her and help Britt Baker.
But they would both.
They'd be both losers! Let's see. The ref is having full-on conversations with Baker a lot and no one else. Constantly going to Britt Baker and just talking to her. This
Hey.
is that woman ref.
Oh, I was gonna say, hey, how you doing?
Yeah. There was jumbo closed captioning. Doesn't go away. Shoko pins Rio. Let's see. Kip Sabian then has an interview, and about halfway through that interview, the captions disappear. The interview in and of itself was super wordy and very repetitive, and he looked super confident in it, and it was kind of sad. You know what I mean? It was like, oh, you think you're really killing it right now, and you should have said about a third of what you did. If you did about a third of what you did, it would have been fucking impactful. But you just kept going, and you're like, yeah, I can keep going with this. I can say it again.
That kid who does the final presentation's like, I think I did good. Oh,
Yeah.
You didn't.
Uh-uh.
I'm glad you think that.
Yeah.
Well, on, playa.
Let's see. After that, we had. You guys didn't see the buy-in, so we'll get into
We have
the
nothing
into the
to
show. After that, we had MJF and Sean Spears and Sammy Guevara versus Joey Janela, Darby Allin, and Jimmy Havoc.
Isn't it just Alan?
Not the way he spells it. I'm not a fucking pussy. I'll take him on right now. What are you gonna do?
Darby Allin.
Darby Allin.
Make him sound Middle Eastern. Darby Allin.
Yeah. What's he gonna do about it?
This match to me was confusing
Yeah.
because you didn't know who to root for. You
Everyone
didn't know.
hated the shit out of each other and
Yeah.
the other guys. And I mean, and like I liked some of the stories in it. Like I like Darby. Like I want to fight Sean Spears.
Yeah.
And like and I thought that was really cool. And I liked like they explained it well. I thought the commentary. He's pissed that his moment was taken from him by Sean Spears.
Oh, yeah.
I liked that.
Yeah.
I liked Sammy Guevara had high spots, but I didn't know like who's he feuding with.
Yeah.
And MJF says the same things. Like it feels like this could just be a really good Darby Allin Sean Spears match, but you want to save that for later on.
I think Cornette made a really good point, and you'll see it as you go. Not everyone can go over. Not everyone gets heat at the end of the match. Someone has to lose and be a loser. And throughout this whole thing, every time it's like this match was confusing because you couldn't tell who to root for, who was good, who was bad, who should I even cheer for? I felt like no one got over because everyone was trying their best for only them to get over. No one was trying to put anyone over.
Yeah, and the thing was, it was just confusing.
Yeah.
From you didn't know which way to go. You didn't know who to root for. And I watched this and Evolve. Like I go back and forth, and Evolve, like to me, killed it because you knew who was the heel, who was the face, just with their little video packages. I've never seen anything before that, and it was like, okay, this is understandable. They laid out the story for you, and this is my complaint with AEW in general. Is they don't do that.
Yeah.
They're just like, hey, you should know who we are.
There's no setup.
Yeah,
And I feel like
there's
it's-
no setup, and like I said with Evolve, I never saw anything beforehand, but yet they presented it, great. And to me, I was like, I started thinking about it midway through, and I was like, damn, WWE's developmental is beating AEW at this point.
Yeah.
Jay Flashman disagrees
Yeah,
with that.
Flashman's disagreeing. He says he thinks they're trying to get people attention for TNT launch. How are they supposed to do stories when they only have pay-per-views right now? And I disagree with that only because, like Kevlar just said, Evolve did a really good job of telling stories for each match on their way into that story. So you kind of, you felt like you had background. You felt like you were invested immediately into somebody. I feel like what they're actually doing is trying to get their core fan base and almost in a sense like begging them to come watch TNT. If they feel like if they can bring their entire core fan base and get them to stay with them through
rest
this,
will follow.
that the rest will come with it. And I don't think they're actually preparing at all, it seems, for a national launch where you're going to have a ton of people tuning in to just see what this is like. I think they're really banking on making their core audience very happy, which I don't think is not smart. But I do think that once they go this route, you're going to eventually make your core audience unhappy when you're not able to deliver the same things you're delivering here, because now you are on a national platform. You do have to think about casual fans. You got to think about where your money's going to come from, and you can't do things like give them. Every single person in this pay-per-view gave the middle finger. You're not doing that on TNT.
Yeah.
Every single one of these things has gotten a bunch of blood. You're not going to do that on TNT. They literally fired Dustin Rhodes once before for getting blood in a match. that was intentional and cleared. Like, he got fired for it. He ended up going to WWE, became Goldust and all that. So I think that what they're going to do is they're making their core audience super happy, hoping that they come over so that way they can launch with a good set of ratings. But as the core audience is dropping off because you're not giving them what they want anymore, they're hoping by that point they've caught the casual fan to get it to balance out. That's what I really think their game plan is.
And producer, I think that Kevin brought up a good point the last show when you were mentioning hockey and how, some of us that don't watch hockey have no idea what we're watching, but it's great to have the commentary when we're there or when we're watching to kind of pull us in and lay out the rules and lay out the story or what, of course, not story, but you know what I mean? Like give us a heads up so we can join in the experience.
Yeah, give it like play by play, give it substance so you know what you're seeing.
Right.
And with AEW, it's just like the tag matches. All their tag matches are tornado matches.
They're crazy.
If they would just say, hey, no tags, whatever, just go, that's what it would feel like.
Yeah, they even said during this one that AEW is not trying to disqualify people. They don't want matches to end in disqualification. Therefore, the ref is using ref discretion to decide what to do in these instances or do nothing at all, which typically the refs are doing nothing at all. But occasionally you saw twice in this one where they threw someone out of the match. Get out of here. Get lost. You've ruined the match. Where typically you'd see things that were breaking rules get a disqualification. They're trying so hard to not disqualify people. And they're trying so hard to get all their shit in that it's coming up really messy and sloppy. I don't know the rules at AEW.
Yeah, I don't. Well, in a couple matches, the Jungle Boy match.
Yeah.
Where his little brother, or whoever that is,
Oh, yeah.
gets involved, and it's like, that's disqualification.
Yeah.
That's it. Done.
Super involved. And they're like, oh, get out of here. We're not disqualifying people around
He
here.
does a Hurricane Rana from the top rope or
Yeah.
something, and it was like,
So, to answer Flashman's question, how are they going to do stories when they only have pay-per-views right now?
Good commentating.
Good commentating.
Invest in segments prior.
yeah, well, video packages.
Video packages. Even the idea of having someone coming back from something, right? So, like, especially this one was just so spot heavy. Everyone was a hero. No one was really, truly overcoming anything. Sean Spears was barely in the match, and he's supposed to be one of your biggest stars. MJF was probably the most star-like in this thing, and even then, he didn't do much.
Yeah.
The buy-in could have been a bunch of interspliced with quick things explaining who people are and what they're doing.
Yeah, why are we here?
Well, just like, to me, this kind of felt like every time they put on a thing feels like a boxing or MMA match, where it's like match, go. And then, even with them, there's tales of the tape, where they break down the bios, this guy's this tall, this reach, give something like that. Like, hey, this guy's, fought here for this many, even WWE on SmackDown and stuff like that. A lot of times there's a did you know on the corner.
Yeah.
And then it's like, hey, they weigh this much, they're this tall, they fought for this championship. Do the same thing.
Yeah.
Hey, this guy was in Japan, fought in Japan for 5 years, then did the, something. But they just don't. They expect everyone to know off the bat who they are.
Yeah.
And there's no, for the fan, because this is the second thing I've seen from AEW, there's no, like, hey, understand us. This is who we are.
You better already know.
Yeah.
Deal with it.
Yeah, there's none of so I used to see it a lot with even Jim Ross, where he'd be like, this guy in the red trunks, this guy in the yellow trunks. He used to point out the way that fighters would be pointed out, say this is who that person is and this is their beef. Even the idea of like a UFC fight. Every time I watch UFC, unless it's Conor McGregor or Scott Myopic,
Stipe Miocic.
none of that makes sense to me. Unless it's one of these big names who I already kind of know a little bit about, I don't know who the fuck I'm supposed to root for or not.
You don't know his name.
Nope. But when I watch those video packages and I see their promos they do before the match, by the time the bell rings, I know fuck that guy.
Yeah.
There's someone I'm like, fuck him. I want him to get his ass kicked.
Yeah.
Fuck him. Well, and these matches aren't doing that. None of these
No.
matches I'm saying fuck that, except for Sean Spears. Always fuck that guy. Fuck Sean Spears.
Producer than me. Producer.
So really, they're not pulling any emotions that are drawing us in.
Yeah, you're not emotionally invested in it.
We're trying here. We really are trying. I want to enjoy this, but I know there were a couple points where we were watching matches and I said it's a great match, but I don't know who I like, and I don't know why I'm supposed to like it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's my thing.
It was
Yeah.
when we started tonight, wasn't it?
Sorry.
Yeah,
Huh?
I don't know who I'm supposed to root for.
But no, then me.
Oh, you-
Yeah, sorry.
But and I wanted to kind of play devil's advocate for the longest time when you said that that it feels like it's playing to the audience. It is, and it is that you say that, and I'm like thinking, yeah, I would like them to say, well, say something about like the later matches, Angelico and whatever the fuck his name is, the other guy. It's like,
Oh, yeah.
they did this, this person in these trunks, or like with the Dark Order, like they're going to give me more info. Because one thing I did with one of the matches is I was doing something else and listening to it. Commentary, because I'm like I kind of like would look over, but I'm like, okay, I don't know. This sounds cool, like the crowd sounds into it, but the commentary is terrible.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
and the thing is with the tag teams is that a lot of I don't know most of these guys. I'm not big on the indies and stuff like that. So they would say, oh, it's so and so and so and so, and I was like, well, which one's who?
Yeah.
And that's a big thing is that, and then midway through the match, okay, I think it's that guy, and then it was just like, okay, I was right or wrong, but it was like, JR back in the day would say the big guy from the Ministry of Darkness. Or
He's a
whatever
big
they are.
he's a big house from
Oh.
Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Mabel, Viscera.
No. Well, I didn't mean then. I meant whoever was in AEW. Where's those guys?
Oh, the Dark Order.
Dark Order. There you go.
He's a big hoss from this, but now
Yeah,
he's into this.
yeah,
Like, just
exactly.
going like, yeah, okay.
And during that match, I thought it was funny because they're like, oh, they're from Canada. And then the other guy's like, oh, so parts of known is in Canada?
Yeah.
It was like,
Yeah, because
so I know we're jumping around like crazy right now, but
because their gimmick is so fucking heavy.
Yeah.
And that's the other bit is that JR has said before in the past that he's met blind fans who grew up watching wrestling and said, because of you, I don't feel like I ever missed a match.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like we're getting matches nowadays on either show.
Mm-hmm.
On AEW or WWE. We're not getting we're getting little snippets here and there. We're getting a lot of other stories. Remember even last week we talked about SmackDown where I even mentioned that during the entire main event, Corey is telling a different story altogether.
Yeah.
He was telling an absolutely different story about him and Shane,
Well-
and it had nothing to do with Dolph or KO in the ring.
yeah, there's no play-by-play.
Yeah.
And especially hearing from, wasn't it All In? Or no, Double or Nothing. That they were all about the sensory fans.
Mm-hmm.
And they gave away the packages for, all the fans that had sensory issues and stuff like that. But yet, then they don't have people breaking down the matches. Play-by-play. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and
Breaking it
it's
down
like,
that
wait a
way.
second, you guys are throwing
You're
out a
inclusive,
double
but you're
standard. Like,
not, and I think it speaks to, I really think they need a new commentary team, all three. And I'm like, I watched some old Chikara shows where Excalibur is on commentary. He's okay. He's decent. They need to bring new people. I would like to see Conrad in it.
I think Conrad could do a good job. Dude, I even think there's some people here locally who could do a better job for AEW than we're getting right now.
And Clump, I will say that you got a compliment because.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you don't want to say the
No,
compliment?
you can say it.
Oh, he was mentioning.
Don't listen.
On the
Earmuffs.
the buy-in that Excalibur was not as good a commentator as you.
Yeah, I said whoa. I said that Excalibur sounded like you in his mannerisms, but he stuttered more than you, and he was less eloquent than you. And I felt like you could have said the same things better. Which I'd also put you in a mask.
Is that a Clump compliment or just an Excalibur?
Just a shit on Excalibur. You're not even Clump, could you fuck?
You're not even at Clump level.
Yeah, you couldn't even Clump in here, you bitch. Yeah.
You spill your drink, you get kicked out.
Yeah, spill your drink.
New shirt, better than Excalibur.
Yeah.
You're worse than
Yeah.
Clump.
Excalibur can't even perform on Clump level. But I 100%, as he was talking and saying stuff, because they did the whole thing, I'll tell you, because we've been jumping around anyways, when they were getting ready for the Bucks and Cody match, and then they had Alex Marvez be like, yeah, but they're the best, boo. And then they're like, Excalibur, what do you think? And he's all like, but the roads, blue. I thought that the way that he was trying to present the roads
Did they get
was
spirit
not.
fingers
Yeah.
and
I thought that he did not do as good a job of explaining why the roads should be over in that town versus the Bucks. And he was trying to figure out how the fuck would you say it. And I was like, Clump would have said this already. Yeah. He would have had a fucking to go.
Yeah.
This is what makes it good. Because you're good at being able to say this is why it's a good thing. And even though like you and I say that you constantly sometimes feel like you're defending AEW from me, but I assure you I'm only speaking out of frustration because of how much I want to like AEW and how much they're getting in my way of liking them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, see, and that's, going to that, it annoyed the shit out of me how many times JR had to say, in my personal opinion, the Young Bucks are the best tag team in the world. Like, that annoyed the shit out of me.
It felt like you was saying it with like somebody having like a gun in his head.
Exactly.
Like, my personal opinion, the Young Bucks are the best tag team in the world.
I swear to God. I swear to God, they're the best.
And, every time I heard it, I cringed. And I was like, Jared,
shut the fuck up.
we know you don't feel that way.
There's no way.
Get your paycheck, run out your contract, and go back to Legends House. Was he in Legends House?
No. It feels like somebody who like you go to like Sears and there's like one way pumped guy working at Sears. I don't know, man. I love working at Sears.
Yeah.
Sears is fantastic.
This company's really good to me, man.
Yeah.
It is really good to me.
I
They
get a
never
fi-
fired me.
Yeah, I get a 5% discount on RCA televisions. RCA makes great televisions, guys.
Zenith is the best.
Oh yeah. Oh, we don't get Craftsman. I mean, that's a little bit, but I mean, it's really cool. I love it definitely.
You got a new Tony TV? Did you say Sony? No, Tony.
Tony.
What?
Tony.
Oh, Kobe. That was the other one. Remember Kobe?
Kobe.
Yeah. Kobe brand TVs, all 3% off. I can't get enough.
You like
You guys don't understand. When I was in high school, middle school, I had a Daewoo TV, and I was so excited when I saw Daewoo came out with a car. I was like, yeah.
Whoa!
This car can play movies!
Yeah, I was like, wait, my TV, the car? Oh my god.
Sony, get into the car game. Do before Apple.
Anyway, so the second match.
So wait, in that one, MJF, Shawn Spears, and Guevara win. And I'll say that I didn't write a note of it, but I felt like Darby did the best in the whole match.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
I felt like Sammy Guevara was trying to do too much, and he should have been a lower tier type dude. Like that's the other thing is, as we go through, everyone's trying to be billed as they could be main event. And I just feel like that muddies the water. I need to know who's great and who's not, and who do I need to root for to get there, right? We can't have everyone being main event and have you think someone's an underdog.
Yeah. Well, see, they said he was on the pre-show or buy-in for Fyter Fest, Guevara.
Yeah.
And I thought he did. I thought he, did all right. I thought he,
Good athleticism.
Yeah, he showcased a little bit. Darby Allin, I thought, was heavily underutilized in this match.
Yeah.
The fans wanted it big time. The fans bought in 100% with him after the Cody match. They were behind him, but then it was just kind of like here and there. Yeah. He had good moments, but
Oh, and Shawn Spears won it with a fucking. What was the stupid movie he won with? Was it Death Valley Driver? It was. He won with a Death Valley Driver against Darby when Sammy Guevara did a Death Valley Driver on the ring apron. Or it was Joey who did it to him? There's a ring apron Death Valley. There's a Death Valley Driver done on the ring apron that did
subtitles.
That did not get the win. Here's the other thing that happened during that match, which I was all like, fuck, I'm so sorry for JR sometimes. 7 or 8 minutes in, he goes, not one person has gone for a pinfall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's all like, no one's trying to go for a win here.
I love that JR is just so
He
at
gets
that
mad.
age where he is just going to be honest as hell.
Yeah, he's all
fuck
like,
you if you don't want to hear it. I love it.
yeah, JR commentating like, come!
pin somebody.
Yeah. No attempted pinfalls for the first 10 minutes of the match.
Other
Are you
person,
fucking kidding me?
other person working at Sears like, you can get the same shit at Home Depot.
Yeah.
So
Home Depot's.
Yeah.
I mean, that's where I go.
and this is, just in general, this is what gets me with AEW is I was 100% for the time limit.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, this is great, this is awesome. But as soon as they announced the time limit, 20 minutes, the match is going 19 minutes, 50 seconds. Every match on this card did that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, time limit 45 minutes. 44, 35. There's the pin. And it was like, wait a second. Like, there's no surprises. Like, everyone was just trying to showcase the entire match. And, they had, 5, 6 matches on the main card?
Yeah.
And it lasted 3 hours?
Mm.
And it was like, with time limits?
Yeah, and a lot of in-between segments. If they
Yeah.
had shorter matches, you could do in-between segments, I feel like.
Yeah, this was a long special to get through.
It did feel like, I was going to say, what I think could have been good with this match, having Darby's the star of this match. I get the team of heels not liking each other and all being in for themselves. That makes sense to me. I didn't like the faces all were doing the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
And I like when Darby gets in and Shawn Spears and he tags himself out. Rather than have Darby get out of the match, mow through everyone else.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, now
just
you're
beat
all that's left.
Like just beat the shit out of Sammy. It's like go tag.
But see, wait, so I couldn't tell who was the heel and who was the face team.
Correct. I think that it was really hard to tell that because I think Joey Janela, the bad boy, Darby All-In,
Was
and
supposed to
Jimmy
be the
Havoc
heel.
was supposed to be the faces.
Really?
Because MJF and Shawn are supposed to be the biggest heels in the company. However, Darby and Joey are heels, and so is Jimmy Havoc.
Yeah.
But this just kind of muddies the water with the whole way that they say that heels and faces are not the same on their TV. We're not just heels. It's not clean cut heels and faces, which I get the concept of a complex character, but you don't get the concept of early viewership. You can build towards a muddied up character,
Well, so it's just- yeah.
but you can't start there.
Yeah, and this is their third thing.
Yeah.
And, if they had, because just like in any other sport, you can have a couple favorite teams or teams you follow. They'll play each other at one point. And it's like, who do I go for? I don't care. One of them wins. I'm happy. This and that. That's fine, but you need this after the TNT deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Run a couple, just go, hey, this is all competition. Heels were face heels. Faces were face faces. That's fine.
Yeah.
But yet, let it run its course.
Yeah, you got to build towards that. Second match on the card, and I will say that Shawn Spears was barely in this match, and people were cheering him and shit, and I don't get it. I don't want anything to do with it.
But he had the chairman shirt.
So fucking stupid. He's chair, and then they're like putting it over. Like he's like, "There's a chair on."
I hope he gets pink eye from those dipshit contacts he has.
Oh
in.
my god.
Well, didn't
so
they
stupid.
say-
Like, he's got? Is there like blood on it? He's got like spots of blood or something.
Didn't they say that it was didn't they give a pro wrestling tease?
Yeah. So
Like-
it turns out that the shop AEW, which is not WWE shop, it's shop AEW, has all of their stuff and looks really good. But once you go to try and purchase something,
Goes to pro wrestling.
just go straight to pro wrestling
Yeah.
tees. And so it's just a hub for pro wrestling tees. And I was like, come on.
Stone Cold came out with like 10 new shirts
Yeah.
recently.
He's always doing that shit. Let's see. After that, we got Brandy Rhodes against Allie.
With
And-
Awesome Kong coming out, which is cool. I liked Awesome Kong coming out.
Okay.
I wanted
Rewind
to,
a little.
I really wanted to care about this match.
I wanted to. And at first, the promo, you're like seeing Brandy Rhodes get emotional, and you're like, okay, I'm supposed to feel sorry for her some. And then you're like, no, not even a little bit. She's still super. When I was a fucking ice skater and I was doing competitions at a young age in my very rich home,
What?
I had a hard time, so I became a model. And then I decided wrestling was there for me because they offered me a job. I didn't have to learn anything. What the
So-
fuck? The whole thing, I was like, I
You
don't
know-
know if you're trying to put yourself over or not.
Yeah. And then she started crying. You know who it reminded me of?
Stephanie?
Stephanie.
I deliberately
100%. Stephanie, like her, like crying, like, "Oh, I'm the victim here," type of thing. And I was like, Jesus Christ, this is Stephanie McMahon. Like,
Yeah.
I
It made
was
me
like,
think of Stephanie McMahon on the SmackDown after 9/11. Our family was attacked too. Fuck.
yeah.
But no, and I think for Brandy being a heel, it makes sense because I was like, I was like, as the promo was like, I don't get this. This isn't compelling. Brandy's way over. Comes out, I'm like, And then Awesome Kong, I'm like, oh shit, okay, insurance policy. Okay. And
But I think that was supposed to be a turn. I think it was supposed to be that Brandy was like,
The face,
coming in as
the
like two
all-American.
faces. Yeah, I felt like it was supposed to be. You're supposed to be feeling bad for her because she felt bad about herself when she was a spoiled little kid. I was
Should
like,
have been me.
yeah, should have been me.
But I think it's a good hint to it. I mean,
Maybe. I don't know if that's what they were going for. If it was, you got me.
yeah.
Cool. Win on you. If you were trying to get me to really not like Brandy Rhodes from her emotional outbreak there, you did it.
Yeah.
You did it for sure. But Brandy then had a horrible match with Allie that I thought was pretty shitty top to bottom, and I was glad that it ended eventually.
There's a lot of little misses. Like
There was a lot of misses all over.
Did you see? So at one point, Allie goes and does like a clothesline to Brandy, but pulls her down, and then Jim Ross goes, Sling Blade! And I was like, that's not what a sling blade is.
This, I will say, producer, I just think this entire show felt like it felt like a knockoff of all WWE finishing
take my shirt
moves.
Oh,
It really
so
did.
yeah, one of her complaints is that everyone's using a lot of WWE finishers as just normal spots in their show and in their matches. Like 619 in the last show
619,
probably happened, I think, not this show, but the one before it happened about 6 times in one show. This time 619 happened, I think, twice. The coup de grace happens almost every show as just a normal spot. They go double knees or whatever.
No, yeah, double
stomp,
double
yeah.
chest stomp, something like that.
But
And I was
then
like,
on the
Bat
flip
cracker.
side,
yeah,
on the flip
Oh, yeah.
side, there's no move
a black
that
cracker.
in any of the matches that I'm like, oh god, that looked powerful, because they
Yeah.
kind of just killed that.
Undermining other people's finisher doesn't make your finisher bigger
Mm-hmm.
necessarily. Like, those are already known to the wrestling community as devastating maneuvers. So
Like
if you
the,
use
like the
that in a
super
way,
kick party.
yeah, like the secret kick parties.
And you have like things like a Death Valley Driver not lead to a pinfall or a 619, or these moves like the coup de grace not lead to pinfalls, and then Chris Jericho's dumb ass stupid fucking elbow puts him out. It's like, oh, whatever the fuck it's called. Is it called? What is it called now?
The Judas effect.
God,
Effect,
such
yeah.
a stupid.
Here's the funny bit about it is that Andrade's been doing it since NXT as just a spot in his like
Yeah,
he's won a
it's
couple
just a-
matches with it, but it's not. So it's been well established by WWE already that it's not a finishing maneuver.
Yeah.
And then Jericho's like, yeah, it could be.
It is.
Well, it's like
But see, and this is the thing that gets me once again without the bios, without the backstory, is tell people, before the match, this person's finisher is this. This is what they do. So you can look out for it.
Oh yeah.
Because a lot of times, I was watching this whole thing and they're like, boom, and I was like, okay, cool. And then it was like, it's over, and I was like, and they're like, that's, this and this. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. If you had a good video package beforehand, you might know it.
Yeah,
Right.
show it a couple times. Just,
oh yeah,
this is the
They
devastating
did a
move.
decent job with that with Hangman Page. They did a video package on him.
Yeah. We'll get to Hangman Page.
Yeah.
but like there's certain finishers they've protected very well. Like the One Wing Angels has been protected well.
Yeah.
And they need to protect finishers, but some of these it doesn't. Like I really truly cannot tell you how much I hate the Judas effect as a move because it is just an elbow. Kenny Omega does a fantastic knee. The V trigger is a great running knee, but it's never won a goddamn match. And I got annoyed when Seth Rollins was doing it, and it's like, he better not win matches with this. But
His was the ripcord knee. It was very different.
Yeah, totally
Way better.
different.
I mean, it was like a lot more force.
And nothing similar to Adam Cole's teabag.
Why does Adam Cole do a teabag as a finisher? He runs
It's
and
a
his
flying
leg
teabag.
never gets anywhere near. It's not a fucking flying knee. He just straight nuts to face,
You just
and
see,
then that's it. His legs just fly open.
you just see the two balls do this.
Yeah,
oh god damn it,
yeah. He just pulls up their eyelids with nuts.
yeah.
What do they call it? The last shot is the thing they call it.
Yeah.
And it's the money shot is what it is.
It'd be cooler. It's like a Joy Ryan finisher.
I think the Val Venis called his
Venis.
was the money shot.
Yeah.
Hello, ladies.
So what did either of you like the Brandy Rhodes match?
No, it was fucking
I like the end of
terrible.
it. I liked Awesome Kong and Aja Kong. I
Okay.
liked that
Oh,
face-off.
that face off.
Yes.
But
and
that
then,
that
like,
was a spot
Yeah, that was a spot
after, the match. The match was terrible.
Yeah. No, the match was terrible. That
should've been-
made the match a lot better. It didn't make it a good match. It was like, okay,
But see,
cool.
and I think this is where AEW fucked up, is because they knew Brandy Rhodes isn't up to par. 100%.
She's only wrestled 3 years.
Yeah, 100%.
And she hasn't wrestled in the last year.
Yeah.
So she's only wrestled 2 years.
Yeah, and this match should have been on the buy-in. You put this on there. It's a shitty match. We know it's a shitty match, but there's names, and then there's spots, and then it's like, you know,
My fear.
if you were buying in on this and you watch that, you'd be like, okay, what's the rest of the show have in store?
Yeah.
You brought back Awesome Kong. You know, you brought out people. This is interesting.
Yeah. Another thing I could think of that you could do with it would be, if you're gonna do this and have it on the main show, have it be a quick fucking match. Have
Yeah.
it be not this like where it lasted. Like,
Yeah.
have it go and have Awesome Kong get involved a lot faster. Have it be a shitty heel win.
Yeah,
Where it's like,
exactly.
So you don't have to wait 10, 15
20,
minutes
yeah.
for, oh yeah, and that god-awful spear. That was the worst spear.
Horrible. I do want to address this comment in here. It's very good. They said, I had a horrible freaking
Who's it from?
nightmare. It's from Sierrans.
A BJ.
I doubt it. Hey, no spoilers. It said, I had a horrible freaking nightmare and I just happened to log in as you mentioned money shots. Is this real life? It was a WWE Rumble event. There was a table in the middle of the ring and some dude with a name I don't recognize had to service all the old stars with a BJ. He went through them all, man, like an absolute hoover. And now I'm never going to forget the look on Chris Jericho's face. It was pure satisfaction, man. That was Pat Patterson.
No, those were with boys though.
What?
Those were with boys though.
Oh.
Also, to say something really horrible, there's a video that China did that is that on Pornhub.
BJ was plopped out? Wow.
There's a video that China did on Pornhub that was that toward the end of her.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. I
He
saw it.
sucked off a dude that looked like Mean Gene. It was awesome.
Yeah, and the guy that looked like Sabu, and I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Also, she was
I wouldn't call that a nightmare.
Yeah.
I'll go out on a limb and say that.
I would call it an average if boring dream.
This is just their Pornhub
Are
history.
you
You
gonna
guys are
throw
going
that
over.
Pierre right now?
Okay. I already spit up because you guys made me giggle drinking.
Actually, Pat Patterson also throwed it up Pierre.
Yeah.
His husband's French.
He is French.
Yeah.
Pat Patterson's husband.
Yes.
You pointed to Clump and said his husband.
I mean, I have.
Okay.
Well, let's just.
Whoa.
That's it.
Public forum. Let's see what we're talking about. Brandy Rhodes shitty spear.
Still better
Did not
than
leave
Roman's.
me with a look of pure satisfaction.
Yeah. Chris Jericho's pure satisfaction, man.
Man.
He probably looks at it like, "You're drink it in, man." You know what I mean? The BJ.
You just made the list. The good list.
Yeah.
Second page.
Second page.
Came over and over again.
Page
I thought
6.
that match was absolutely terrible. Here's my fear: is that they're going to end up going with the Brandy Rhodes versus Britt Baker for the WWE or for the AEW Women's Championship, SmackDown Live. I don't
Raw.
know. That's my fear.
TNA.
Is that's where they're going to go, is saying that Brandy's one of the best and she's absolute fucking garbage.
Stephanie held the women's title.
She did, but she wasn't the first one to hold the title.
No, I know.
But see, and this is my biggest thing with AEW, and I told Marsh this, is I don't
Dude,
feel...
Sierra's always chime in. Let us know your nightmares. If you're heading out, we appreciate you coming in at all. We appreciate it all.
Put the like in the...
Yeah, put the I in following. Put the no in notifications. You can give us a follow and never
dicks
watch
and mouse
again,
like
and you're
in your
still a
dream.
goddamn hero in my book.
But I lost it. I forgot where I was going.
Was it about Samoa Joe? Stephanie McMahon? Was it about Brandy Rhodes?
It was something about AEW.
I have thought.
Oh, no. It's the AEW brass.
Yeah.
The head or the heads of the company, is I feel like they can't put anyone over besides themselves.
Yep.
You know, Cody did it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was like, Cody, cool.
I question everyone else's ability to.
Omega?
I think Cody's the smartest one. Did you hear the show last week? My theory on Cody? We're going to get to it at the end of the show.
Yeah.
Keep going.
But Omega, I was like, all right, yes and no. Like, his loss was to Jericho, which
Which was
is that a
build into his
surprise?
own- yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and then the other one was he was in the Young Bucks match. But then, you know, Young Bucks are undefeated. Hangman Page undefeated. And it's like,
Kenny Omega is realistically not terribly defeated. Like, he had his first loss against Jericho, and then he goes on and wins with the Young Bucks. He wins this one here.
Yeah.
I don't know that I would say he's got, like, a history of losing. They just needed Jericho to go over to get to Hangman Page, and they needed Moxley to come in hot.
Yeah.
I think if it wasn't for Moxley coming in, I think Omega would have gone over.
Oh yeah, and I think I don't think Kenny would do it, but I have been feeling more like the Bucks need to lose. They don't
Big
need
time.
to be the be all and all.
especially since they're the most overrated tag team in the world.
And it makes the
What I've been
100%.
saying the last 2 weeks.
Ugh.
What I've been saying since they announced this match. Bucks are going over.
Yeah, exactly.
It's too obvious.
Yeah, and that's the problem with
Sorry.
the talent being the heads is that I'm the best. Put me over. And, you know, I think they're going to butt heads down the road. You know, I'm the champion. No, I'm going to be the champion. Then, you know,
It really does feel like
people's
WCW.
feelings are going to get hurt.
Yeah.
And
it's always going to be building to something bigger, brother.
yeah, and Cody, to me, is the only one that realizes this is, you know, look at the long term. Look at the longevity. You know, let me put over, like he put over Darby Allin for no reason.
Without losing.
Without losing, yes.
That was amazing.
Cody's record in AEW is 1-1-1.
1-1-1.
1-1-1. It's like code. 1-1-1. 2 1-1-1 2 2 2 1.
His record's not even binary, dude. It's singularity.
But
His record looks like cellular reception.
bars.
Bars.
Singular.
Going for
Bars.
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 Going for Uso bars.
Bars.
I got another one brewing, just so you know.
God damn it, both of you
Sorry.
shit bags.
Prep the spray.
God damn it.
Prep the spray.
What? I'm not gonna be on.
God.
I'm not gonna be on solo twice.
God, that stinks. Jesus. Mother.
Thank you for staying tuned.
You're
during
not
our-
gonna Han Solo me twice, bitch.
Thank you for staying tuned during our farting segment.
I can taste it.
It's so thick and pungent. It's like a
It's
French
not-
cheese.
It's not right.
What? What do you mean it's not right?
We didn't even have Mexican food, dude.
That's the problem. My body's acting out. It hasn't had Mexican in quite some time.
You need to get your butthole checked.
The only thing I know is my butthole works. It's the only thing that's the truth.
Don't make him shout.
Arizona Peach says y'all need gas.
Dude.
Who's Arizona Peach? Arizona Peach is the hero of this show
Yeah,
today.
here's a badass.
Yeah.
Oh.
God. Y'all should check out on YouTube. We have Clumps Challenge.
Oh yeah, Clumps Challenge on YouTube is a pretty good challenge, and I'm still gonna wager that bet.
Can I outrun my own shits?
I don't believe you can.
Dude.
Do you want to? You can open that up and just sniff the straight fluid.
I don't want to seem like I have a problem.
You just put it on the rim. Yeah. Yeah.
You're here with us. You
You're
don't. Just drink the shit. Better.
Wait, just a single one. We'll let them fight for it. That's what Peach says.
Oh, a single gas mask, and then we all fight for it. You know how much turd would spill out in that debacle?
It's like Hunger Games.
May the
Someone
odds
grab
be
it.
ever in your favor.
I imagine one of us would grab the gas mask, fart into the gas mask. See, no one gets it. Fuck all of you.
Eat it! Eat it! What?
Just heard another one.
What are you talking about? Who knows?
Oh,
Wasn't me this time yet. I'm trying.
You forgot.
All I heard was a cough.
You forgot to Max Kellerman.
Yeah.
Cough.
We need to get that start trending on Twitter. The Max Kellerman.
Sirens.
Max Kellerman. Ciaran's put the I in following you, the dude.
And the cork
My
in
man.
his ass.
Or she?
Yeah, I don't know.
My person.
That's why I said the dude.
Or whatever.
Anyone could be dude. If Becky Lynch could be the man, you could be the dude.
Sup fuckers is a really good gender neutral way to enter a room.
Let's see. Let's move it along
Welcome
here.
to the shitty show.
Yeah.
It's not a shit, it's just gassy.
The show stinks, dude.
Eh.
Had effects of like clouds.
Let's see. The Dark Order against Jack Evans, Alan Jellicoe, and Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus.
With
I did like
Marco
the entrance. Jungle Boy riding on Luchasaurus is kind of cool, but I do think that
Why is Marco Stunt with him? I'm just tired of Marco Stunt.
Is that
I feel
Jungle
bad
Boy's little
talking shit
brother?
about Marco Stunt. I want to be honest. I met Marco Stunt at StarCast, and he is pretty fucking cool.
No, I don't think he's a shitty person.
But I agree with you entirely, and it makes me feel bad. I'm like, man, why do I hate watching you on TV? You know?
Oh my god. Jeez. Fuck.
I think we need a bathroom break.
I quit.
Start spraying, dude.
No. Screw you guys. I got this to myself.
Lay down like you're fucking dying, just durr.
Spray! Spray!
Something broke me.
Spray!
What happened to me?
Sorry, what the fuck? You got my mouth. You got that in my mouth?
God damn.
Arizona Peach, I agree.
How did I end up here with my life? Y'all need to go wipe from the sounds of it.
He needs some more protein.
It's the problem right there.
How many wings did you have?
Like three weeks.
Seriously, what the fuck did you eat?
I feel like it was all pretty normal.
That
That's the problem, I think.
That is not normal. I can handle farts. I have 3 boys. That is not normal.
Next we can bring candle.
You're like, I can change a diaper, but I can't sit next to you.
No, I can't.
Fuck.
Actually, you did it for bullets. Coming back with a vengeance.
But you had to pull what?
I usually have protein shakes at lunch.
Well, stop. Stop. On Wednesdays, you gotta stop that shit. Any other days,
Gotta be normal food.
Yeah, it's your cheat day. Have broccoli and
Yeah.
Brussels sprouts. Just broccoli and Brussels
It's your
sprouts.
cheat day. Yeah. Go back to burgers or some shit.
eat solid foods. Goodness gracious.
Peter's gonna give me so much shit for this when it's posted to YouTube. What the fuck?
Peter's gonna go, why did I watch? Why did you have me watch
Legit, you
that?
just farted for 3 hours. Yeah, I know.
It smells like lemon pledge.
It's pretty good,
I
right?
hope.
I hope.
I hope.
I hope I have a lighter to burn my pants tonight.
No, this whole place is going to.
Don't
Spray
drink it.
him. He just sprayed his tongue.
That sounds like him.
It didn't say it was toxic, so.
Yeah, you gotta read the caution.
Yeah.
It's not even in English.
He reads all languages. To a degree.
Caution, keep out of reach of children. Contains
You handed it to him, you
My
fuck!
bad. Okay, my bad.
That's lemonine.
contains denatured alcohol.
Yeah.
You're gonna get drunk?
Shit! 11
He's
months.
like, oh my god. He's like, gotta go to a meeting and throw in this chip. I had spray. What?
Oh.
I had lemon pledge. I drank it. It's.
See,
Were
it
you
says
that desperate?
spray.
I wasn't.
It says spray upwards towards room, not down.
Just being totally transparent with you guys, it
I
tastes
said-
exactly the same as lemon Perrier.
Spray upwards towards center of room
Yeah.
or Marsha's asshole.
But if it
because
goes
that's-
up, it gets in the drinks, dude. That's why I said down to keep it out of the drinks. We gotta keep.
Kevin, I'll spread
keep
you
it
Sprite.
flowing.
God.
I hope
Like this-
Arizona Peach isn't my boss. He
Sierra-
watches sometimes.
Tieran says, can you offer your underwear for a giveaway? Oh, no one would get that.
Coming up on eBay later
Yeah, it's gonna have a
tonight.
biohazard sticker on the box.
Gross.
You want to talk about Area 51?
They have burn marks on them.
Yeah, scorch marks.
I'm sorry, Sierrans. I thought you were going to say we should be sponsored by Hanes or something.
Ooh.
Hanes won't do this. We need those ones that
Oh,
are
we
charcoal
need to-
activated.
No, it depends.
We need the squatty potty.
Ooh. The Elmo?
Clearly, this guy needs to shit himself. He needs a good poop. Enter the
I
squatty
don't like
potty.
when you adjust around and breathe like that. It's going to happen again.
It's shifting.
Yeah, everything shifted.
I'm KO. I'm
Been
out
a
of
long
this bitch.
day. Been a long day.
I know, every time you move, Clump's like got one in the chamber. Like,
I'm trying to get it out. I'm empty. Do you have cantaloupe so I can fight back?
Good point. We should be sponsored by Huggy Wipes.
yeah.
Put that right here with our logo on front.
Oh my god.
Metamucil.
Fuck,
Oh, that's a good one. His underwear has a longer streak than Goldberg. Yeah.
Yeah.
Except more losses than wins, to be honest. Like a Kurt Hawking streak, really.
Kurt I'm afraid to ask for ice because I feel it's tainted.
It's been closed. That's why we have the lid on it.
Yeah, because I'm aggressive with my snorts.
I did think the Dark Order versus Evans
we're
and
still doing
Jellicoe.
the show?
Yeah, yeah. Versus Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus, I thought was a decent match. I thought it was pretty good.
Who's Jungle Joy?
Jungle Boy, Luke Perry's little boy.
Yeah.
He's one who looks like a child.
The second smallest person in the match.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. 16.
No, you said Jungle Joy.
Yeah, Jungle Joy. He's a joy to watch. I do like how
I
the
didn't know
crowd's
that was
going-
Luke Perry's son though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember.
Really?
Wait, you didn't know that?
No.
Oh.
What's funny is that I remember it, but as soon as he said it, like,
I need ice.
Yeah. Should have.
And wipes.
oh shit, we're out.
Really?
March will be on the end next week. Oh yeah, he's gonna pop me over on the end.
Marsh is canceled next week.
Yeah.
This is
You
the
just
last
hear
show.
me like a producer voice off to the side. Guys, I had an opinion. Fuck off!
He's in the gas room.
Yeah.
Just moving mic. I have an opinion.
Yeah. Here's what I think about that match. Wah.
Chew on that.
Yeah. So the wild card rule.
Vodka and rum. That sounds like a fun mix.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait.
Yeah.
Did you put ginger?
I'm just
Things
gonna
happen.
put this like that's not a mix. That's not.
Ginger ale right there.
Yeah, but vodka and rum.
I'm gonna send out a little yowie wowie.
So when you say that, okay. Yep.
No,
What?
no.
He
Put
said
your
no.
hand down. Do not give him high five.
No, I'm gonna make it feel bad. So, do you know? What
He doesn't cheer you.
Do you know what yaoi is? Like in terms of like,
Sierrans is heading out. Thanks for tuning in.
dude.
We're glad you followed. We'll see you next time. Always come in, tell us your stories. We love the interaction.
And please subscribe to us on YouTube.
Yeah, find our YouTube. Just YouTube Wrestling on the Rocks and Marsh or Clump with a K. We need those YouTube subscribers so we can get a URL that's not fucking stupid. Right now it's stupid.
YouTube.com//
We need 100 subscribers so we can change it.
//wrestling rock. That's
Yeah.
more farts.
What's it?
Hopefully he doesn't smell this
do you know
bad
what
next
yaoi is?
week.
No.
Okay, so you know like what hentai is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yaoi is hentai where it's like young boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. So whenever I hear yaoi, yeah.
Well, that's because of your history.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
the 300 yards next to a school.
You know, so I was doing
It's technical.
my D&D group, and we're driving around, and then we go pick up food and come through this backside of his complex or whatever. As we came through, there was a park, and I went, "Oh my God, there's a park that close to your house?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "How many yards away from your house do you think that is?" And he was like, "What?" And his wife was in the car, and she's like, "Wait, why?" And I was like, "Never mind."
That person told me that story too.
Yeah.
Yes, I was like, that's fucking great.
Yeah. Oh my God, there's a park. How many yards is that to your house? I did think this match was pretty decent, pretty all right.
I think the Dark Order looked great. I think
Luchasaurus looked badass.
Luchasaurus is a beast.
Holy shit.
He did an interview where he said that Dusty Rhodes is a big part of how he got that character.
Oh,
he was in
really?
NXT for a short period of time. When
Dude,
Dusty
he was badass.
Oh,
I was like, holy shit.
mean motherfucker.
Now, your comment like you made about a few different of the other pay-per-views where it's like, oh, cool, you're going to help me do the move that's going to hurt me.
Yes.
When Marco Stunt jumps up and they're holding him, I was like,
Stop.
you guys speed up, don't do this, because I see a lot of like, I'm trying to get in the right position, and you guys are very young, but this is...
Well, see,
Yeah. I actually didn't like Marco Stunt getting involved as much as I liked the rest of the match.
Nope.
Yeah, but the thing is, too, also, that I've noticed with the whole AEW, is there's a lot of people, it's like stop and go.
Yes.
It's very choppy.
Yeah.
You know, it's like...
It's
hey,
everyone getting
stop.
to their spot,
All right,
wait for
let's
your
go.
spot, do your spot.
Yeah, and that got
That's
on my
fine out
nerves.
there. Who was it? It was the first match. I want to say it was Joey Janela and Guevara. Guevara slipped on the way out, and Joey stops, waits, and then goes so that way Sammy could hit his spot. And I was all like, come on, guys.
Well, see, and that was the big thing that I was
too
gonna...
obvious.
Yeah, and
not
that was one of the things I was gonna bring up compared to Evolve, where the first match in Evolve, who was the big dude, the former football player?
Oh, Babatumba.
Babatunde.
No.
Oh, never mind. Don't know.
Big Mohawk.
Oh, wait,
No.
the Jeff Beck or whatever.
Yeah, Bex or Big Briggs.
Jason Briggs.
Jason Briggs, something like that.
Did you watch
He-
Evolve?
Yeah,
I
we
didn't
can,
like it. You
Oh,
should
yeah.
check it out.
but there's a spot where he slips on the mat, and he plays it off
Yeah.
like perfectly, and I was like, all right, cool, you know, and kept going, and then I saw like a similar spot in AEW, and they stop, and then everyone stops,
Yeah.
Yeah, wait.
and then they wait, and it was like I was like, guys, like
Do better.
it doesn't feel natural.
That's exactly what I thought too. Like it looks like a lot of solo dancers being forced to dance together and therefore having no chemistry and
Yeah.
just doesn't feel natural and
She's got a dance
enjoyable.
background.
What?
She had a dance background, so she'll see things as dancing a lot. And, I mean, that's one of the reasons why she likes Ricochet so much. He moves so natural that you're like, how did he get from here to here
Yeah.
and make it look like he needed to get from here to here to win?
And
Because he does. And the Usos. But then you watch these ones and you're all like, oh, they don't know how to get from here to here and make it look like they should get to here to win the fight. They look like they are here now, but
And
they
then
go,
they run
I need to
over
be
there.
over there, so they get over there. Matter of fact, they even posted on their thing. I even retweeted it. Check out my Twitter @RefMarsh. So they even retweeted it where MJF he like ducks Sean Spears and Joey Janela elbows, chokes like a clothesline lariat to Sean Spears. Sean falls. MJF starts celebrating. Joey Janela, who just did that move, goes and falls over. He wasn't touched.
Yeah.
He was fine, but he knew he had to be down in the match to let MJF do his spot.
Luchasaurus had a similar spot where he was going, then all of a sudden you see him and he lays down, and you're like,
Cool.
what's going on? And I saw it like one or two other times after that where somebody's doing something, and then all of a sudden they just lay down, and you're like, what the fuck are you doing?
You got caught on my sock.
I don't believe it. They even had a stipulation in this match. Winners advance to All Out for an opportunity at a first-round bye in the AEW World Tag Team Titles Tournament.
They said that like 20 times, and every time they said it, I was like, this is more and more confusing.
It was
I
just
understood it less every time.
Yeah. At
So,
first,
they're going to the finals? No, they're...
exactly, yeah. At first I thought they were like, whoever wins this gets a first round bye in the tournament. And I was like, all right, cool. And then an opportunity for a first round bye. And I was like, wait, so who, you know,
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the bracket. I'm like, so it's this, and then they fight, and that's not a part of the bracket. And then they, you know, and
then
I
they
was
said they're going to
confused.
be in a match with another team to get a bye. That's not a bye. That's a match in the first bracket.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
I
I'm not good at brackets. I'm like, to me, watching brackets is like watching basketball, where they do the whole
Basketball?
fucking thing. Yeah, basketball.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a movie with Ocho, with ESPN Ocho, and they
No,
do the
that's
bracket
dodgeball.
for
Yeah.
what?
Dodgeball.
That's yeah.
ESPN
Ocho
chose the dodgeball.
ESPN 8, the
Which one
Ochos.
was in basketball?
They didn't
They didn't
go
have
to
a
the sports
challenge.
team, but they talked about how
Yeah, they did the bracket where they said if they do this, they get a buy. And if they get a buy here, then they go over here and like they have something like a tornado or some shit. But like that's what it feels like when I see the bracket. So I don't know.
AEW.
But then I hear like, hey, they get a first round bye. The last team got a first round bye, and it's like, but now they get an opportunity for a first round bye to have a match with each other during the first round, and it's like that's a match in the bracket.
First round, yeah.
That's the first round match. You don't get a bye there. Like it didn't make any sense to me. It sounds like they have one too many teams and they're trying to sort it out.
So it sounds like you could also so at All Out the first round of this tournament occurs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh great! Yay!
Yeah. The fuck was that?
It's a burning basket.
Something was burning.
So the Dark Order won, and I thought that was unfortunate because I didn't think they were the best team.
himself.
Oh, he's done shit himself, yeah.
It's turning red. Don't make him get red.
When was I not read during this goddamn podcast?
Yeah, you're
Gentlemen, keep your flash guns to yourself.
Ooh, this is a good one. This is a fart throw.
Is that like Dragon Ball Z?
Kinda. Dragon Butt Z. Let's see. After that, was there anything about that match you guys want to throw out there other than Luchasaurus looking like a superhero?
Luchasaurus look badass.
Jungle Boy is over like fucking Rover, but they don't know how to work him yet. They don't know how to build him, and I think that they could.
Yeah, and Max Mini, whoever he is, should have been disqualified.
Yeah.
I did like the double team finisher that the Dark Order had. I thought
Yes,
they looked.
yes.
I thought they looked very good at how they transition moves. I was like, okay, that looks good. They looked really polished.
I think them as a company and as tag teams need to understand why someone is down, and I don't think anyone knows that why.
No.
Because right now there's a ton of stuff where it's like, okay, now we do our stuff, so you guys just roll out of the ring or whatever. I don't care. No one's putting thought into the moments between the moves. Everyone's really move to move, spot to spot. Hey, you just got to get there. Oh, I'll get there. Don't you worry, I'll get there. And then it looks like,
It was there was
Mario 64.
yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say there is a spot where the one guy in the Dark Order double kicked Luchasaurus
What's his
and
name?
not the fat guy, the other one.
Okay,
Dark
little
Order.
guy, Dark Order.
Little guy, Dark Order.
Little
kicked,
Dark.
Yeah. Double kicked Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy. And Luchasaurus just kind of like on his knees crawls to the outside. I'm like, what the fuck? Because it just looked bad. Because like it's like
There was a number of times in here where someone would come and do a move and then they would also fall and roll out. It's like you were on the offense. You didn't get hurt. It wasn't like a frog splash, right? So the frog splash was the whole like you do the thing, especially RVD with 5-star, and then he'd be like, oh fuck, because they hurt him so bad. These were like forearms, and then they'd be like, ugh.
Yeah.
You forearmed a motherfucker.
Well,
You didn't.
what was the other team? Angelico and
Jack Evans.
Superfly, Ricky Evans. Jack Evans.
Rikia. Sounds way cooler than
If
his
you
name.
ain't first, you're done.
But Angelico is supposed to be a big name, right? Mm-hmm. Because
In Lucha Underground, he was huge.
This is my first.
Dumb shit.
Yeah, this is my first experience with him, and I recognized the name, and I was like, this guy's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
In this match, he was terrible.
No, I'll give you that. In Lucha Underground, I remember thinking, this dude's a goddamn star. And the 2 or 3 times we've seen him in AEW now, I've thought, where the fuck is Angelico, man? Like, I do like his entrance. I like that they're coming out, kind of doing their own little dance, enjoying their music. I like that. I like their look. I like their look of the
But
team.
it's still.
But then he doesn't do anything.
But see, to me, they come out as a team, but they're still 2 individuals.
Yes.
They're not cohesive.
Well,
it feels like.
They don't in Lucha Underground. He always jumped off the highest, dumbest shit. So I don't think they have anything high enough or dumb enough for him to fucking jump off of. Like,
Well, they
would have him go off.
but
like,
they wasted that on the Omega match.
Yeah,
Because
no.
he could have done that shit.
Yeah, he could have dove off that. Like his big thing in Lucha Underground is he like multiple times dove off.
That big.
Like they had this office next to the ring that was like 20 feet high. He'd dive off of that shit. Like
Yeah.
cool.
And he would do cool flippy moves and shit, but he's not doing those now. Maybe he's all like, come on, guys, not till we're on TV. You know what I mean? I don't know.
I think
I need the big deal.
on top of the chemistry, what I noticed from the dancing side, this producer, is that, like you said, there are no motivated moves. So like in acting, they tell you, you know, you're acting, you're doing a line, and you're doing it with a purpose. You're not just saying a line, or else it doesn't come off as real. And in the same sense, I think none of the moves or they feel motivated for any reason. So it just looks like, oh, you're play wrestling, I guess.
A lot of it's play wrestling. I feel like Brandy and Allie look like, let's go play wrestle.
Yeah.
Dark Order ended up winning. Who are they going to the right?
Best friends.
Ugh.
Who they're like in a feud with.
Yeah.
Stackhouse, Jack Evans has been around for 15 years.
Yeah, I feel like I've known his name for a long time, and I feel
With
like
the whiskey.
oh, is that a whiskey dude?
You mean Evan Williams?
I feel like I've known his name for a long time. I feel like I've seen him somewhere else, and I can't quite place it. He was on Wrestling Society X,
Oh God,
on MTV back in the day.
I remember Wrestling Society X. That was not great.
MTV.
Yeah, but that was like fucking 15 years ago, man.
Yeah,
He's
but-
gotten better by then. I
We
don't
hope,
have an
we
inherent
hope,
problem with
we
any of
hope.
the teams here, and I thought they did a pretty decent job, but I feel like there's still a lot of fucking loose ends to tie up, Brings us to Hangman Adam Page against Kip Sabian. Hangman Page does get the win. He gets the win with a minute left in the match, looking like he's desperate. Let's talk to the match, and then we'll talk to the aftermatch, okay? What'd you guys think of the match?
I thought Adam Page looked good. I thought they looked the most polished.
Yeah, it looked great. I don't want to say great. It looked good. I was on the fence about Hangman Page because, like I said, I'm not indie dude. Like, this is all... I'm the casual viewer, the new viewer. And I was like, all right, I can see the talent here.
Yeah.
I can see it. And I realized he had to go over because he's going against Jericho.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel he had to go over in a convincing fashion, and he didn't.
Sounds like Jim Cornette's on the podcast tonight.
Yeah.
Is this a podcast? Are we podcasting?
Are you calling me Jim Cornette?
Not podcasting. Sounds like Jim Cornette's on Twitch tonight. So Jim
Where's my
Cornette...
tennis racket?
Yeah, go beat the shit out of someone. Jim Cornette said if it takes Adam Page 20 minutes to beat that little tiny mid-carder, it's going to take him 3 days to beat Chris Jericho for the AEW title.
That's a good one.
And I thought, fuck, that's accurate. Because
100%. Like, I understand you want to back and forth for a little bit, but you need that convincing win. Like, hey, I'm the big dog, the Roman.
wow.
Why did you do fisting in the middle of that?
He fists.
That's what he does.
He goes like that, and he's like,
You've never seen that?
he gets it like
He's
that.
got big forearms.
He goes like that with
You've never seen the...
He does that.
I know, I
and
just-
then he'll do
Oh.
That's all.
He spits on the end of his finger.
Yeah, it's, does like a duck thing first, and then then he's in.
He
All of a
calls it
sudden
the
he's
double
got-
fist and piston. That's what he calls it.
All of a sudden, he and Santino's Cobra come out.
It's just getting worse.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry,
Sorry,
guys.
guys. Sorry.
At least Mark's didn't shit himself.
I don't know that.
Tonight's still young.
I know that because I got my
I'm
sensories.
close. Yeah, I'm close enough to know.
Your nose has stopped working.
I need to buy new
I wish
underwear.
my nose stopped working. But anyways,
I don't even want someone to do laundry with these. You know?
just burn them.
I guess not
There's a
fair to
fireplace
them.
behind you.
Yeah. She's gonna come out of the shower and be like,
Hey.
"Where you just burn a log?" I'm like, "Kinda." In a way.
In a way, sure.
Landlord's
But-
like, your lease is up.
Yeah.
But Adam Page,
It's gonna be like E.T. lives in here by the end of it.
off the phone. We're gonna next show. There's just
Only like
all
that.
the plastic hanging down.
That show's just a plastic background. We're all wearing masks and suits.
Did he shoot us? Oh my god! I told you. I'll know when.
That lean. I know that lean. Oh yeah.
Well, I was adjusting. I had to sit different. My back hurts. I got a lower back problem. Lumbar.
You have other problems too.
Sponsored by 3M Industrial Clothing.
I would have Corgan
You just watch shit falling off the walls behind me.
paint peeling comic.
Oh,
Why does the graphic still say buy-in? We're clearly talking about the show now.
We're a bit dizzy from the fumes.
It's hard to focus.
I know my eyes are watering.
Um,
Guys, just be happy there's no smell-o-vision because
yeah, it's like 3D, but like not 3D.
I feel like if there was a Smell-O-Vision, WWE would utilize that because Vince loves like shit jokes.
Like this?
I love it.
Pump the shit smell into
Wait,
their
Arizona
home.
Peach is going to smell like your car by the end of it. You know Arizona Peach. Is that who you were hanging out with this week?
Yeah, no. Well,
Maybe?
Just
Yeah,
your
We're
wife.
just happy you're watching.
There's a page. What's your name? Where are you from?
I didn't catch
Send
the
a picture.
entirety of the Hangman Page Kip Sabian match. I did not. I did catch the last like
yep,
5 minutes. Or so.
I know them. Hi, Kat.
Oh, easy, dude, easy. Arizona Peach here,
Arizona
man.
Peach.
God damn it, man. Jesus. Do you want me to slap him in the face? I'll slap him in the face right now.
Peaches and cream.
Peaches and cream, know what I mean. Hey Siri, play Peaches and Cream.
Okay, let's hear Peaches and Cream, featuring P. Diddy by 112.
Yep. Hey Siri, turn it up.
39 seconds.
Hey Siri, fast forward 45 seconds. What? Well, that's the move.
You're aggressively jacking out too, man.
Peaches and cream, know what I mean.
You look like
Mean, peaches and cream.
Otis.
you know.
Hey Siri, stop. Hey Siri, stop. She's not.
Hey Siri, play Wesley Willis.
Okay, playing What a Shame, featuring French Montana by Rick Ross.
Why did you do that? Oh, I want to hit you.
Hey Siri, stop.
Siri's your bitch.
Language.
Why?
Because he's got sensitive ears.
Yeah, don't
That's
diminish
true.
women in front of me.
Siri, you're a beep.
Yep, beep. It's just frustrating. Bleep.
Can you imagine for our viewers? Look at these fucks.
This is how we get new viewers.
I don't know how we still have you.
I don't know we have any.
Yeah. We make money. What the fuck
God.
was that?
Oh god.
It's a warning shot.
My God.
Woo! Oh, that's how you style and profile. Woo!
That was a good slap.
Yeah.
No, go for the Walter.
Nice segue. Did you see the other new pop?
Oh man, you're disgusting, Clump. You're a horrible, disgusting Clump. This guy, right? He's the worst. He's easily the worst. The worst.
You need to woo him.
Woo!
Mrs. Marsh, did you want to tell Chris to come in and slap me?
Maybe. Did you? What'd you ever say about Hangman Page match?
I thought it was a decent match. I thought it was like the best match on the card. I thought it was the most polished. I mean, I thought he looked good. I think he could have won it faster.
Well, and that goes to my time
Yeah.
limit thing. Like,
Yeah, it was-
it's always a minute before, and it's like you guys don't have to.
You don't have
Go
to
the
struggle
whole
every
time,
goddamn
yeah.
time.
Yeah. You shouldn't always be trying to beat the clock.
Yeah.
I do think the Brandy and Alley match ended a bit early in the.
God damn it! Jesus.
Fuck, you're disgusting. How could you? Oh my god, dude. It's like every shift.
All right, we need. Just go to the bathroom, man.
No, let him sit in it.
No.
Let him sit in
No, because I have to sit in it.
Yeah, it's not just about him. It's all
it.
of us.
Yeah,
We're all in this.
why is it me?
We're all in, baby.
We're all in.
Kevin's the innocent one here.
Kevin's got kids. He's the most offended. He's like, I go here to leave the kids.
I can handle my kids' shit. This is a whole nother level. This is like. Ugh.
He's like Heath Slater over here. This motherfucker's got kids.
He's just snorting the lemon spray.
Dude, it's so
Just
bad.
keep it.
You sit here.
I don't want-
Switch seats with me.
No, thank you. I believe.
There's a lot of other things I'd rather shove up my nostrils right now.
Did you know what I just realized?
Cocaine.
So this whole weekend, I was occasionally trying to stand on the chairs to reach stuff, and she kept going, I haven't wiped down those chairs. I was like, why haven't you wiped down those chairs? I know now. No answer needed. Now I know why she stays clear of. She'll wipe down everything in the house, but these chairs, she's like, I don't want to be anywhere near that shit. And I get it. I think I'm going to come into 2 less chairs before I come into 2 clean chairs. She's like, where'd those chairs go? She goes, I threw them into the fucking woods. I'm like, oh, that's probably for the best.
She's gonna come in a hazmat suit. Just
Oh.
I'm here to produce, guys.
Oh.
She
Jeez.
looks like a fucking beekeeper. Know what I mean? Peaches and cream.
There's no peaches or cream in any of that shit.
I mean, they've confirmed.
No,
But
no.
genuinely upsetting Kevin is the best Kevin ever. You frustrated is amazing.
I know. Next week we're like, gonna be here at 6:30 because I'm not gonna make it. You guys can go on? Don't.
I'm sleeping
What?
again. I gotta wash my
Are
hair.
you tired or something? Not really. Wait, what? Yeah. I gotta shampoo my hair. You what?
Oh.
Are you busy? No, I'm not. So you coming down? No.
No.
What?
Just on location.
Are you tired or something? No, I'm not tired at all. So you're coming? No way.
On location,
There's
go
no
light
way.
a bag of dog shit on the front porch.
My nostrils have never been so offended.
So the match looked polished. I will say this at the end. So Paige wins with a minute left. Then the ref goes like this. Runs and grabs Kip and rolls him out of the ring. Pushes him out of the ring and grabs him and then runs him out of the ramp. And I went, oh, someone's going to interfere. 100%. I said that out loud because he goes, super fucking cartoonish. And I was like, is he fucking serious with this shit? He's like, what? Oh, yep. And he goes, Kip, we gotta go. Someone's about to run out right now.
So again, acting.
Yeah.
It's overacting and like clown style.
If it's even fucking acting.
But like the bad clown, like the clown that's so bad the kid doesn't want to go near him.
I think that they're that bad.
It's
Now, and then someone gets in the ring who looks like someone from the Dark Order. And I went, that dude looks like Jericho.
yeah. As soon as they turned, I was like, that's Jericho.
Well, I was like looking like I was like, that's gotta be Jericho, but also, damn, Jericho got fat. I was like, you should not wear black long sleeves.
Yeah.
I don't, and this is why.
Jericho, take off that Under Armour.
Yeah. So then it goes, that looks like Jericho. And then he hits the thing, and then it's Jericho, and he goes, oh,
It's
how
Jer-
could this be? Let's see.
We knew he was here, but he's not. We didn't know this spot.
I even said
Somebody
this too.
said that.
He rolls them out, and they start doing the replays, and I was like, hey, check it out. Someone's going to interfere right after this match. Pay attention. He said, I was like, right after the replay. After the replay, there's Jericho. And I was like, oh, it's Jericho. And then he does the thing, and then he takes his mask off, and they're like, oh my God. And somehow Paige gets busted open. He still got this fucking black eye. He did this whole gimmick where he was ripping the stitches out and shit. I don't know why you would do that close to you having to do another performance, because what if you fuck up your own fucking match? But
Yeah, I
you
don't
did
know
it.
where he got the. Because he had a legit shiner, too. I don't know
They say
where.
it was from the knee on the way down,
Yeah.
not from the elbow.
Punch me in the face,
I didn't
guys.
rewatch it. I
Punch me
don't
in the
know.
face.
Yeah, I felt like it was super obvious because of everybody around him.
Yeah.
It was weird. And unfortunate.
No.
Then they had
Security.
Lucha Brothers and versus SEU.
We did. We had Lucha Brothers versus SCU, Scorpio Sky, and Frank Kazarian, my 2 favorites of the group.
I did like the funny moment in the beginning where they're like posturing against each other, like Scorpio Sky and Pentagon, where they're like posturing. And he takes the glove off and tosses it.
And then
The
the
ref
ref drops
drops
it.
it.
And then they redo it.
Yeah.
I was okay with that because it did turn into a good match. It didn't then stay just that kind of spotty.
I'll say this. I know that their fans loved that shit. I did not, but I'm okay with the fans loving that shit.
I will say this. I think this was the match of the night.
Really?
Yeah.
The Lucha Bros versus Scorpio Sky?
Well,
I
SCU.
put-
I think you're having issues with the fumes.
Yeah.
I might.
Because my notes here say Lucha Brothers win with a whole bunch of moves. They grab a ladder and scream a bunch in Spanish. Then they challenged the Young Bucks for a ladder match at All Out for their own titles. That was my notes.
That was true.
But that's what happened,
I know.
man.
I understand that's what happened, but outside of that, just the wrestling aspect.
Those are 4 of the best athletes in the world.
And
Did
they
they tell a cohesive story in the ring?
No,
I don't know.
because AEW doesn't have stories.
I'll give you that. As far as AEW matches go, this was fucking sweet.
This was sweet, and this is like I thought once again I'm new to them.
Green.
Everyone, no,
Sorry.
put that away.
Sorry.
But to me, this is all new to me, and I liked Lucha Brothers. I was like, all right, these guys are cool.
They're legit.
The Rey Fenix looks like Rey Mysterio.
Yeah. He's a little smaller. He's thinner, which is
Yeah,
Shout
but
out to whoever subscribed to us on YouTube.
someone subscribed on YouTube. Oh, maybe it was Siren. Shout out.
I
Where's-
can't say who.
But the
where's the Young Buck
unsubscribed.
gun?
Oh, right here.
The Young Buck
She
gun.
hates when I use this.
Someone's got whiskey dick.
I had a lot of drink tonight.
All the batteries.
That's what we get. There it goes.
Put that right there.
Beaches and green, you know what I mean.
So, anyways, that was terrible.
Production values.
Yeah, we could
Get
work
some
on production.
batteries.
Yeah.
Come on, Twitch, we need batteries.
If you guys would happily subscribe to us,
Please subscribe so we can afford batteries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just bought 2 cameras and a fucking hub.
and Gas X.
To give you 2. Oh, we
No
got
one
gas
bought Gas X.
X. No one bought that Gas X. That's for sure.
I'm bringing Gas
That's
X
for
next
goddamn
week.
Sponsored by Pino.
Sponsored. Man, we just have next
We're
jar
actually
missile,
all 3
jar-
Mexicans. And no one here is going to believe it, but we all are 3
Oh
Mexicans.
yeah, we're all 4. Well, we're all 4.
Four,
White
including
looking,
producer.
White looking.
We're as white as Mexicans get, and that's us. And
See.
see. Como se la
And
raza.
between the 4 of us, we can do 2 complete sentences.
Yeah, I bet we can get through a sentence.
Well, between the four-
Mochila.
Between the 4 of us, we equal 2 Mexicans.
That's actually fair.
Los
Anyways,
primeros habitantes de la península ibérica son
so-
los celtas.
so,
The Lucha Bros.
Sí.
NSE.
yes, to me, this was a match that showcased people did their moves.
Wasn't me.
It's my side of town.
But to me, I think this was the match of the night because it went back and forth. It showed a lot of different. It showed a variety of different moves on both parts, whereas everything else was just one-sided. You know, this, that, blah blah blah, and it. To me, this could have told a story if we knew the story.
Yep.
And this is why I'm saying this is the match of the night, because this is, to me, the only WWE quality match of the night.
Yeah, I can say that.
This could be on WWE TV. The other ones,
I would say if you cut the Young Bucks match in half, then I would say that could,
Yeah.
but it didn't.
we'll get to the Young Bucks because I
But-
think they are the most overrated tag team
Right.
ever.
But I'm saying this match, if it was cut in half, could have been that. But then they took it too far. But I agree with that sentiment and that level. I will say what I was pissed off the most about is that they go out there, yell a whole bunch of fucking Spanish, and no one, no one fucking translates. Even though you got Excalibur and Marvez, Jim Ross doesn't know what the fuck's going on.
Jim Ross translate, which makes me giggle. He goes like, he just said this.
So we don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And then they ultimately challenged the Young Bucks for their own titles. And that, to me, made them look stupid. We want a ladder match against you for our titles. Fuck you, dude.
But that's WWE.
I don't like when WWE does it.
But that's where we're at today's landscape. That's what is happening.
But I'll say at least
Kofi's-
in WWE, it's I'm going to defend my title against you. This was I'm putting my title up against you. It felt a different.
To me, this is the same as Kofi challenging RKO.
which I don't like a champion challenging anybody.
But going back to the RKO and Kofi, I said this
combo
from
is
the
so good.
beginning. As soon as they were going back and forth, it reminded me of the viral clip of Randy Orton getting pissed off at Kofi
Yeah.
because
Stupid.
you
oh
stupid.
yeah, stupid.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, this is cool, and they kind of went with it without
They
doing
didn't show
that.
it.
Yeah, but they showed a different clip with Kofi.
I hope they do show it.
Yeah, because I saw that and I was like, oh shit, this is what I was talking about, and
Which
I was
was
like,
funny because Kofi did that to RKO and something. They had a
Mm.
match where they were in the same thing. He did something and goes stupid and then does the leg drop on him. So like,
and and they said, oh, this is the turning point, and I was like, show that,
Yeah.
show RKO getting pissed off at Kofi being a greenhorn,
yeah,
and the vets getting pissed off at him, 3-year
him
vet
stupid.
or whatever it is.
yeah, youngest vet.
Yeah, but like stupid, you missed your spot. I thought that they were going with it, and then all of a sudden they showed Kofi jumping off a barrier onto
Yeah.
a table, and I was like, all right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too. I thought they were gonna show more.
But at least there's back history.
Yeah.
Once again.
Yeah. But also in the beginning of this whole thing, first off, it's we're putting our AAA titles up against you. You're AEW. You're about to have a tag team tournament for the thing. Why the fuck are AAA still being talked about? They're picking and choosing which titles are coming in and out. So there was a couple titles that showed up, a couple titles that didn't. John Moxley at the last one didn't bring out his fucking title. They're showcasing other people's titles while they only have one, and now their big fucking event coming up is going to be showcasing a title that belongs to Mexico. Why the fuck do I need to care about Mexico's title if you're the fucking elite?
Well,
And you lost them.
And this is the problem that I had with it is you're supposed to be the alternative, and I realize you guys want to be the underground, the indies, main thing. But you guys need to separate yourself.
Yeah.
You guys need to be, as of right now, second best. If you can aim to be second best under WWE, you're good.
Yeah, you'll be set.
And right now, I don't think AEW is at that level. I think Impact's probably second best still.
I've been saying since day one, they need to work on building their legacy and stop trying to work off of tearing down someone else's.
Yes.
The less they talk about, which they talked about WWE in here too, from
Several
time to time,
times, yeah.
several times. What was the match or was that the last one where they said?
I don't
tables?
watch the other
Yeah.
promotion.
They mentioned WWE again, and it's like just fucking stop. Worry about yourself because I'm here to watch
Yeah,
you.
do you.
I want to
I'm
see
invested
you
in,
be something.
Yeah, I'm invested with you right now.
Yeah.
That's it.
The more you remind me of the other guys, the more I'm gonna say, yeah, they're pretty fucking clean, aren't they?
Yeah. They're good.
It kind of reminds me of like when two people on a first producer here.
Oh. I'm
So
confused.
if you're on like a first date with someone and the whole time they're just mentioning their ex, and even throughout like the 5th date, if they're still mentioning their ex,
Yeah.
I mean, are you really gonna go on that 6th date?
No, you
and
just
we're
bag them
only-
and tag them and go on.
We're only
Just kidding.
awesome. We're on the 3rd date and you're still talking about your ex.
I'm sorry, couldn't help myself. At least I didn't shit my pants. I had a bad joke. I didn't ruin the room.
Yeah, you're all even here.
Oh wait, that's even?
You're all awful.
I could have
You're all garbage and you're all goddamn.
Wait, you're the best of us.
I could have laid out worse than
That's
that.
a legit point.
No, it is a good point.
No,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
understand. I was just kidding. But yes,
Yeah. It's like fucking, are you ready to move on or not? Are you ready to
Yes.
be who you can be or not?
so as of right now, who do you think second tier under WWE?
And JPW. It's not Ring of Honor. I fucking hate Ring of Honor.
They're fucking plummeting right now.
Yeah, I know.
They're getting a lot
Their
of
shit's
shit.
terrible. Like they
I was
they-
thinking more domestic, but
I was gonna say
all
NXT.
NJPW's coming to the US a lot.
my man.
NXT, what's up, motherfucker? Oh!
NJPW comes to the US a lot, but no, I stay in JPW because they also
That's probably
don't lose
true.
their talents, They grow their talent.
And when they come to America, they do well. Tickets.
Yeah.
Ring of Honor
They're selling
has
better
to
than
co-brand with NJPW, and that show that they had in Madison Square Garden with NJPW, it was NJPW that made that fucking show, basically, in my eyes.
Yeah.
Your Ring of Honor, whenever they have good talent, you know what it is? It's just pre-gaming them for WWE because they lose them.
Yeah.
CM Punk, Samoa Joe, who went to...
Oh, CM Punk sucks. He is the worst in the world.
Worst in the world. Oh wait, where's which one works? The red one?
No, don't press it. It sounds terrible.
Worst in the world. CM Punk. I think your mic farted, dude.
You Max Kellerman again?
Yeah. There's the red one.
What do the other ones do?
They used to do something.
Oh, I think they had like built-in.
Ring bells.
Okay, I'm good now.
Shane McMahon!
You're gonna get a knock.
A little bit.
From who?
Sorry, I didn't. Sorry.
Who's knocking? Who's knocking?
Wait, where were we? You guys derailed this shit. You guys are assholes.
You're an asshole.
No,
You're
I'm an
an
asshole. We're going for the championship on Friday.
Are you? Are you guys in championship match?
We're in the semis, and then if we win that, we got a championship.
Christ's sake, Friday night?
Ace Hole's in the house.
What, kickball?
Yeah, he's actually. You guys haven't been in championship match in years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll be damned. Is your wife pulling her weight on that one or what? Because usually she
I'm
sits
the
out.
pitcher.
Yeah, I've always heard that.
At least I'm not the catcher.
That's right. That's right. Ah, woo!
Anyways.
Good match. Good match. Going from there, we went to Kenny Omega defeating Sema.
Shima.
Show what?
No, they
Shut up.
keep saying Shima. I'm gonna go Shima. The reason I'm going with that is because I was listening to this other podcast during the time about it. The guy kept saying it. It was like, God damn it, shut the fuck up. They call it this. Yeah, whatever.
I
but
believe you.
I
believe you.
really hate Kenny Omega's new entrance music.
Is it new?
Yeah.
Okay, 'cause I didn't know. I didn't like
his
that.
NJPW music was fucking bomb.
I felt like it was weird, but I didn't. I've only heard his NJPW stuff like.
Did you just
Twice.
say bomb?
Yeah, he's not
It was
joshing.
like it was like 1998 bomb.
Yeah. He ain't joshing, dude.
It was like Attitude Era bomb.
Yeah.
Was it?
Coming back.
No, Josh, he's for real.
I know I'm not fucking cool.
What's
so
his
there's no
broken
point in me
glass?
trying to...
Funny thing is, he's the youngest one here.
Yeah. By a lot.
Whoa.
Hey.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Hey.
Christ.
Yeah.
Security.
Omega got the win.
I'll get off your. Oh, don't worry. I'll get off your lawn, old man.
Were you guys impressed by this match at all?
No.
Nope.
Not at all.
I mean, I
You're
like
an
that.
Omega fan.
Yeah, and I like that they protected the One Wing Angel, but I was kind of like, okay, this. It felt like a match that took a long time for. It just felt like a match that didn't need to happen. Didn't need to be that involved. And I understand that Shima means a lot to people in Japan and China, but like.
Didn't Christopher Daniels beat Shima in the last one?
Oh no, all the way around.
Shima beat Christopher
Sure,
Daniels.
yeah.
No kidding. I don't remember that. Oh.
It's easily forgettable.
Yeah.
Like all of AEW.
Well, here's my problem with. So I said this on the last show, and you can take it as you will and be mad. Part of me is wondering if Omega made the right choice.
I can get that.
In every single one of these shows, no one's talking about him.
Yep.
He might as well not be there. And he was being signed on as the biggest free agent in the fucking world.
Mm-hmm.
And he was being signed on as, this is our biggest fucking star. Yeah, we have Chris fucking Jericho, but my fucking God, have you seen Kenny Omega?
And then
Every single match, no one thinks about him.
Well, and then even in the signing, he's interrupted by Chris Jericho.
Yeah.
I what hurt me or kind of upset me here was that JR, well, Kenny Omega might be the best in the world, might be the best it's ever been. And Excalibur backing up, yeah, why is he in this? He is, and part of it is you need to build talent because everyone that's at the top of the card here, he's fought against and had amazing matches. And maybe he's not trying to do these same matches as much because Jericho versus him sucked.
Yeah.
But I could see him, and I could see him and Cody, but I also like the storyline Cody's done. I like what Cody's done from
Cody's done great.
Cody's the only one that puts people over.
And we're going to get into some more Cody stuff in a minute.
Kenny's never had a problem with putting people over. Kenny's always been fantastic. He's always done great work, and everyone looks fantastic in the matches. But I just don't think he should be there because, like, I mean, in NJPW, it wasn't just the matches with Okada he had that he looked fucking amazing, and he had great matches that were silly. He had great matches that were super serious against a lot of people. His match against Tomohiro Ishii, and Ishii's a great worker, made Ishii look like a fucking beast for the U.S. title the first time.
Yeah.
But-
Well, see, I think Omega and Cody are the only ones that get the vision.
Yes.
I don't know if Omega gets it.
I think he does because he's willing to do what needs to happen.
He put over a 9-year-old girl. He's willing to put over anyone.
Well, that was in DDT. That was also like for that promotion, it made sense.
Well, I don't know about that.
He also put over a table, like a table.
Yeah.
A table.
That's what I
don't look that
I don't know if he gets the
content up
bigger
on the
vision
internet.
or if he's just always okay with putting something over. I don't know.
He's the modern Bret Hart.
No.
No.
No fucking way.
No.
He makes everyone he works with look fucking good.
Oh, he's like
He's the
Bret
best.
Hart now, getting beat up by fans.
He made
Yes.
the guy look good.
Yes. Okay.
That guy
I get
did.
what you're saying. He's not Bret Hart in his prime. It's Bret Hart now.
I would say
It's 60-year-old Bret Hart.
there's comparisons. I would say that I know that that Bret Hart is a person that people hold in such high esteem as a worker.
Move
That's what I
the-
mean.
move
Is
the
as a
chips.
worker,
There you go. Now go.
Kenny's a fantastic worker. If Kenny weren't and were for NJPW, Brock Lesnar or Kurt Angle, where they just put a belt on him right away, I mean, I could see that. But Kenny's always done the job.
I can,
And done it in a weird
I can
way.
kind of see where you're coming from, but at the same time, you can't compare him to Bret Hart.
Okay.
You can't say modern day Bret Hart, like I said, unless it's 60-year-old Bret Hart, then fine.
Okay, I won't
Kenny's
use that
there.
one. He is the
But-
best worker out there.
He's a good worker, but
The thing is, the difference between Brett and Kenny is Brett told a story every time. And Kenny thinks he's making a painting every time. Brett goes out there and makes art. Kenny goes out there and tells people, this is my art. Right?
Look, art.
Have you ever been to like an art gallery?
I got what you're saying, but I mean,
I mean, because I've been to a ton of them in New York and stuff, and there's times you walk in there and you go, oh my God, look at this amazing piece of art. There's sometimes you walk over and you go, what's this? And like, trust me, it's art. And you go, oh, okay. I mean, it's beautiful in its own right. I suppose I can see texture, I can see strokes, I can see different ways of painting white on white canvas. And I'll be honest with you, at the Guggenheim, I saw a panel of 8 different paintings of white on white. And some of them, in their own way, was beautiful. But it's got to be presented in that way. Otherwise, it's just going to be a fucking white on white. I feel like Kenny is so hell-bent about being, I am art, versus Brett going out there and be like, let's go out there and make some art. I feel like that's the big difference between them.
well, and I would say that they both similarly do that because you say that like he's defining. I think a lot of times Kenny is the one self-defining what he's doing is like this is art. Kenny will be asked like, what is your view of it? And he'll go into that then, but he's not saying it. And he does have matches if we were going to make everything that do back it up. His matches with Okada, his matches with Naito, back up the things that I think bite him in the ass is the matches that people refer to the most that we use as what he is in the US are fucking terrible. Jericho sucked. I really wish that we didn't have Omega Jericho.
Jericho
And
1 I liked. Jericho 2 I did not.
I didn't like Jericho 1 that much. I think Jericho 1 was a huge step down from what other matches he's done and what he could do. And I don't like that match. Yo.
But the problem is that it's not so much what he did or has done, it's what he's done currently.
Yes.
And especially what's on mainstream America's TVs, tablets, phones, whatever platform you're watching on. That's all they've seen. I've seen Omega in 3 matches. Because I'm, like I said, I'm not big on the indies. I'm not big on JPW.
He's new to AEW and is trying to give it a fucking go.
Yeah, and what I've seen from him, I look at him like, dude, you're overrated as fuck.
Right?
I saw him on Fyter Fest. The whole background shit, that was stupid. The whole parody thing, I was like, this is
You were drumming
garbage.
on Moxley. What?
Yeah, she won't forgive that.
Sorry.
When he walked over with the drumsticks to Moxley and he's like going to the drums, then he goes to Moxley and Moxley fucking rips him away. He's like, what the fuck are you
I
doing?
said out loud, this is stupid.
Yeah, she goes, that's stupid. And every time she's seen him, she goes, this is that piece of shit who was drumming on Moxley, right? And I was like, well, give him a fucking go.
Yeah.
She's not letting him have it.
Well, and
anymore.
I'll say that I can understand that. I can agree with that. Is him now and in this promotion, he needs to be utilized better because someone who really loves what he did in Japan and the stuff has seen him do amazing work. This does suck.
Well, yeah, he needs to step his shit up. Period.
I don't think it's him in this case stepping his shit up.
That's what I wonder. That's why I say I feel like he made the wrong decision.
I
feel
think
like-
so too.
But I mean, I don't know, and nobody knows. If he had signed with WWE, would they have put him in NXT? Would they put him straight to the top like AJ?
Yeah.
I don't know. But I feel like they would have done an AJ style thing with him. I feel like they would have.
Exactly. I think if he went
I
to
don't know.
WWE, I think he would have had the same exact maybe moment as AJ. He would have been in the Royal Rumble.
Oh.
Here we go. Because at the time, in January, hottest free agent, he was on the top of his game. This dude's amazing, this and that, blah, blah, blah. If he went to Raw or WWE, like that would have been a huge pop. It would have been the AJ pop.
I think
because I remember I was watching.
I think they would have, but I don't know. We don't know. We're not insiders. This is all outside looking in. But I don't feel like they could have fucked that up.
Well, the other thing I would say that I think why he didn't do it is he had the WWE experience before and he fucking hated it. He hated how he was utilized. It was very early on in his career, granted.
And it was very early on in the
and it was-
developmental NXT. NXT's different now.
It wasn't NXT.
It was OVW.
Yes, and OVW was OVW under Cornette, and the issues he ran.
Hates him.
And it was the issues of size, and he's always running into that. It's like, well, basically, you're not that big, and he was there around the time.
But see, to me, that I call bullshit on that because look what they've done with size. Look at Finn. Look at
now, and
AJ.
those people built up outside of
no.
Right,
But
he could have come
this
in
is,
now.
Yeah,
Yes.
this would have been 9 months ago, 6 months ago, January
Like 7.
6. We're in 7 months now.
I don't know what month we're in.
7.
I've farted that month away.
I believe it.
Yeah.
They've all witnessed it.
Everyone knows.
But I think I think he would have been utilized in WWE the right way. I think he would have come out on Royal Rumble. Obviously this is because the whole contract thing with New Japan. If he was available in Royal Rumble, I think he would have made a similar impact as AJ. And I remember watching the Royal Rumble with you when AJ came. And they were like, ding, and we heard the music. And I was like, we kind of looked at him. And then all of a sudden I saw him. And I was like, holy shit, that's AJ. Because I remember him from TNA. And I was like, that's fucking AJ Styles. I was like, holy shit, this is awesome. And you were kind of like,
Who
huh?
fucked that?
Yeah, okay. And I was like, it's fucking AJ Styles. Holy shit, this is cool. And, I haven't seen him in years. Like I said, I'm not in on Japan and stuff like that. And I was so excited. I was like, holy shit, this is cool. And, I think he would have had a similar, if not greater impact. I think if he went to WWE, I could see him winning the Rumble.
Yeah.
I could see him going
would've had
up
to.
against Brock at WrestleMania off the bat.
I could see that.
There's a lot of things I could say
Possible not.
yes, and I can understand both sides.
Yeah.
They might
Producer-
throw him to NXT. Who fucking knows?
Yeah, producer had something to say.
I thought it was interesting what AJ recently said when he renewed his contract.
Oh,
You
I'll
wanna
pull it
mention
up.
The other thing I'd say too, in terms of like maybe an argument against it or something to consider, Finn Balor. Finn Balor's who founded the Bullet Club, and Finn Balor's had a lot of support, but also a pretty arguably frustrating career at times, where it's like, okay,
Nope.
that?
put-
It was about time.
But AJ,
I'm getting to it.
okay.
But the thing is, either way, I think 100% looking at what Kenny has done in AEW so far, compared to what he could have or couldn't not done in WWE, you throw him in NXT, he's still above AEW right now.
yeah. No,
If he was, and this is where I'll give it to him. If he was worried about his own brand, and I want to make money, I want to do this, me, I can see him doing WWE and going to NXT because NXT is above AEW right now, by far, and he would be making more money in NXT right now than he is in AEW, and I will give it to him because, well. Yeah.
Supposedly AEW was giving us some pretty fucking
Yeah.
heavy contracts. So I don't
But
know if
they were
more
making
money.
they were making more in NJPW through T-shirt sales than
Yeah.
some NXT.
Yeah.
They were making $500,000 in
Well,
T-shirt
right,
sales.
okay, so-
and, NXT is typically like, what, 100? Between 50 and 100, I think.
Yeah.
Depending where
So-
you're at, yeah.
Okay, so
this is what AJ
recognition.
said. This is what AJ said. This is my job. When asked why he stayed with WWE and if he thought it was the right decision for him, he said, "This is my job. This is what I do for a living. I knew that the next contract that I will sign will be my last. I'm getting older and I don't want to embarrass myself if I don't have to. That's why it was important that I made the right decision, and I did. I definitely 100% made the right decision in staying with the WWE. They've taken care of me since I've been here. They've shown me nothing but respect, so it worked out."
Didn't embarrass me. And
He's saying that he felt like if he had signed with another company, it may have been embarrassing for him, and he feels that that's the way it was. And I get that. Now, like I said, I
You
don't
look
know
at-
what WWE would have done with Kenny. I don't know. They may have thrown him in they may have made him in EC3, maybe.
Yeah.
But I feel like that signing with AEW was not a good move for Kenny Omega.
The other thing with it too is I would say that he took the risk and we'll see. It's awesome. In time, he might leave it.
I think so too, and this is what I was saying. You know, whether he was looking out for number one, him only, fine. But I will give it to him because I think if that was the case, he would have gone to NXT. Because at the end, the bigger paydays probably with WWE, especially since AEW is so new. But I will give it to him that he stayed with his principles, and he went with his friends and said, "Let's do this together." Why are you raping Brett?
It's fine.
But why does he have those weird ass arm things?
Because his arms are in the closet over there. They're back in the closet. I don't have other arms for him right now.
Yeah. Right. Anyways, that's what I feel about Kenny. Is that I think he stuck to his principles, and I can respect him for that. Whether it's the right or wrong decision, I don't know.
Yeah.
The Young Bucks said in an interview that there was a moment where it was the Bucks and Kenny in a room, and they said that they said it out loud. Well, I guess we're all going to WWE, boys. And then, like a week or two later, they got a call from the Cons, and everything was different after that.
Yeah.
They said there was a moment where they all thought, "This is it, we're going." I'm not saying the Young Bucks made the wrong decision, but I really do feel Kenny Omega did not make the right decision here. He is being overshadowed by all of them. 3 pay-per-views now, and no one's talking about you.
Yeah.
And,
And he's
before
supposed to be the
getting
biggest
in,
one.
And it's
he was
not-
the biggest fucking name.
And I will say it 100%. The Young Bucks made the right decision. Because I think if they went to WWE, they would be buried worse than the Ascension. And that's getting cold off.
They'd get up and then fall down, I think.
Yeah. But
I think there's a lot to be said for a company that has resources and a structure, and not just that they have those things, because I know the Cons are billionaires, but they know how to use them. They've been around so long that they know what works and what doesn't. And I think that goes a long way, it looks like, you know. Yes, okay, the writing might not be what you want, or the creative direction, or, you know, it's not perfect, but the flip side is what we have.
Hold on, I
Like you
gotta take
said.
a potty break.
Do you want to do a 5-minute bathroom break? We have a slide for that.
Yes, please.
Do you want to do it?
Pee my pants.
Let's do it real quick.
Yeah.
We'll
Pull it
get
up. Do it, and I'll mute the mics. We're gonna take a 5-minute bathroom break, guys. We'll be right back.
Power fork.
And we're back?
Yeah.
All right.
Ahoy, hoy.
We're back.
Whoa.
What?
Whoa. Give me back my mic.
I clumped.
Don't clump my mic.
Oh my god, you lose your mic.
I got it.
He lost his mic.
He lost his.
Help him.
There's one way over
That's
here.
your mic. Bro, that's your mic. This one's mine.
Security.
Why'd you let me take your mic, you little shit?
Jesus.
The f-
Easy fucking trigger.
I did nothing.
Check it out.
Thank you.
No, I can't have that shit. Isn't that cool, right?
That's pretty badass. All right, welcome back to Wrestling on the Rocks.
Welcome back after the 5-minute bathroom break.
La la la.
Hey Siri, play. Oh, I forgot we were playing that shitty song afterwards. I can't believe we did that.
Yeah.
Hey Siri, play WWE Turn It Up.
No.
WWE. Turn It Up. Bailey. Single by CFOs.
Hey Siri, crank it up.
She can't do that.
Ow.
Hey Siri, stop. I like the woo in there. I just heard that.
How many times do you listen to that?
I listen to it every morning on the way to work.
We got 3.
Ah,
And all lunch hour long. On loop.
I believe that.
Because there ain't no stopping us now, Clump.
How do I put Brett's jacket
Hey,
on?
Oh, I
who-
should have put the new arms.
Who's left with us at this point?
Arizona Peach.
Yo,
Who's with us? Arizona Peach. You the dude.
you stay
My
in this.
man.
Peaches
Um,
and cream.
So we got one more match left in the gamut here.
Are you all logged in? Because I've only got 3 viewers.
We're all logged in. I think we get a lot of mixed reviews there.
Is
The stats come in about an hour later, and I get it.
Peaches is here. I'm here. You're here. Here.
So
Put the arms back on. 'Cause I'm not-
that's my feeling about Kenny Omega. I think he may have made the wrong decision based off the fact that every single pay-per-view, no one is talking about it.
Yeah.
And I only say that as not as big a fan of Kenny as you, but I'm a fan of Kenny.
Yeah, you want him to succeed.
I want him to do well, and I watch this every time they put a new one on, and I go, fuck, he fucked up, man. They're not using him. They're not pushing him. He's not the star we know he can be.
Brett's got some big ass hands.
Yeah, dude. He's like a Kurt Cobain hands.
Michael Jackson hands.
Yeah.
Dead.
That dude's got dick.
Both dead.
That's true.
Yeah.
Dead hands.
Yeah.
So that's my view on
Shake
Kenny.
hands,
Is I want more for him. This match was I feel like here's a weird thing, and it's just like you said about Dean Ambrose. Now John Moxley, if you didn't know, did you hate the way he runs?
Trace.
I cannot fucking stand the way that Kenny Omega goes before running to the ropes.
Like yeah.
He does the
Like
little
he
Super
tries-
Mario.
He tries to be video.
He's trying so hard to be a
Yeah.
video game that
Or
it
an
comes
anime
off-
character. No, that's actually a
Yeah.
real thing.
Yeah, and it's to me every time he does, I go, oh fucking stop, just
So-
fucking run to the ropes. And he's
So,
like,
real quick, the greatest response we had
it was good.
is my middle son Trace, who's a big Dean Ambrose fan.
Loves Dean Ambrose. He got a little shirt,
Yeah.
runs around in it sometimes.
Yeah. I'm the lunatic that runs the asylum.
Yeah.
That's what it says on his shirt. Great. We told him, hey, Dean Ambrose is in AEW. And he's like, okay. He's like, he goes by John Moxley now. He kind of like looks at us, okay. He's like, what do you think about that? And he's like, that's stupid.
Then he walked out.
Yeah, and then he
While
left.
Moxley was on the screen,
Yeah.
his son goes, "Who's that?" And he goes, "Dean Ambrose."
Yeah.
We're like, no, he's in AEW now. Now his name is different. He goes, "What's his name now?" John Moxley. I'm like, that's stupid. And then
Done.
just walked out.
Just leave.
While he's talking, I was like, "Oh shit!" That kid turned in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
I like that he had the reaction of when he was getting drummed on
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
I had.
Yeah, same. That's stupid.
That's stupid.
I felt like a kid though. I was like, wow, I feel 5.
Yeah.
Dumb.
This
Why
is
are
the
we
dumbest.
watching?
Why are you being so stupid?
This is
You're an idiot.
Stupid.
You're like a damn moron.
Can you take this away from me because I'm gonna keep playing with
It's
it?
pretty fucking cool. Right?
It is.
Oh, Brett?
I got my brother the Shinsuke. It comes with 3 different faces on the heads.
Is one of them like blowjob face?
Yeah. Come on.
Okay.
They just did a demon one too.
Ooh. Covered in cum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Braze.
Don't do the way I like my demons.
So then the last match of the night, we'll get to it. I apologize all the viewers who have stuck through to the end.
Oh, you,
Y'all.
AZ Peach.
Yeah, that's all you. AZ Peach.
What
You rule.
If you want, we can give you a chip and a sticker to AZ Peach.
If you were watching earlier, that bathroom break was necessary.
It was needed. Um,
I got a few more brewing.
yeah, we can make some magic happen.
No.
So the last match of the night.
What the hell are you doing? Put that down.
Okay.
The last match of the night was Young Bucks.
Break him.
Was Young Bucks
Don't touch
versus the Cody Rhodes and Dustin Rhodes, the Brotherhood. Woo!
My titty.
What is
Sorry.
he doing?
He's doing the thing he does.
Look at my penis.
That's the thing that he does.
Look at my penis.
He's always doing that. He's all like, dude, my dick. He's like, look at these fingers. His dick fingers.
Come on.
Wait, sorry.
We want viewers.
Is them not some dick fingers?
Producer, them is dick fingers.
Them's his dick fingers.
Them's Mike Jenny hands.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, Mike Jenny.
That's some Jenny hands right there. He's got them like Nirvana.
He's got size 14 feet.
Yeah, and size like 35 hand.
Yeah, and he's like 5'2".
Last match.
Easily.
Dick fingers. Yeah.
Kick hands.
So,
Young Bucks
Dick
versus Cody Rhodes.
fingers.
aw.
The dick finger. Whoa! Oh man, we're out of mixer. Can you give me some ice? I need ice. The last match. My match.
Ice shamey.
Dung 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 da dung dung. Ice shamey. Dung 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 da dung dung. Ugh.
What's nice?
No. Oh God, something's brewing.
We're good.
Mix that
We
in.
need to wrap this up.
No.
Because
Yeah,
that.
we do. You're-
Keep it going forever.
For life.
Fart forever.
No.
Fart forever.
Oh, there's Brad.
God damn it. God damn it.
Damn the sticker.
Who knew that would even happen? No one guessed that.
I did. It's like.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah,
Who put that on? You didn't say the sticker was going down.
Yeah, sticker went with it.
Oh, that was obvious.
I didn't think
I'm
it
gonna rewatch the Brett fall. It's right here. Watch. There it goes. What a tumble. What a tumble.
It's so funny and so stupid at the same time.
So good.
You want to get that?
It's fine.
This?
I need flavor in my vodka,
Oh,
so I'm
so you
gonna
want
add
vermouth?
flavored vodka.
No. I'm getting a mixer.
Well, that's up to you.
I am.
What flavor do you get?
You're a good man, Clump Brown.
What flavor you got?
You know what I usually call him?
Piece of shit.
Forrest Clump.
Oh yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Give it.
No! I'll lick your fucking arm.
You forgot to do the.
Clump's like, I don't know why I'm here anymore. He's like, I took a week off because I hate you fucks.
And he came back to this abuse.
Yeah. You're allowed to drink that. It's not alcoholic.
That's
Till
true.
I get to it.
That's true. It says on the bottom, Donna.
So the Young Bucks versus the Brotherhood. So Jim Cornette broke this down saying it was 3 different matches in one match. Where at first, the Brotherhood goes over, but then the match restarts. Now the Young Bucks go over, but then the match restarts, and then the Young Bucks go over again.
Yeah,
So
one
it
of
felt
those
like a
things.
2 out of 3 falls to him.
Can I have one of those watermelon things?
That's a weird way to say that.
Hell yeah.
Fabuloso. I cut it short.
Mexican cleaner.
I thought it was interesting.
Windex. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
The way he talked about it being that way. So he talks about the hot tag being misused in WWE and most promotions. And then he started describing what a hot tag really was. And I remembered it. And it was like, oh my God. And he would talk about how the hot tag nowadays is both teams get a tag or the new person right away.
Yeah.
He goes, but the problem with that is now you've reset the match. Everything that happened before didn't matter.
Yeah.
So you had a heel beating down a fucking face, and they're just beating him down, beating him down, beating him down, beating him down, and then they both get tagged in someone new match. Everything that happened before is irrelevant because they're both out of the match now.
Yeah.
He said the way that a real hot tag works is the heels, they've got it. They keep it. They keep the heel, the face from getting to his partner. The old Freebirds shit. The old Four Horsemen shit. Keeps him. They finally get the tag, and then the face comes in and lays out the heels who's in the ring. And it's that the hot tag is coming in and defeating what was seemingly so fresh and triumphant, not this simultaneous reset of the match. And I was like, oh shit, I remember that. I remember all that happening. And this simultaneous tag happened here a lot. And it happens in the local stuff that I have. By the way, anyone who's watching, whatever two of you are left,
No, it's just us.
It's just us, all three.
whichever one of us is left, Rockstar Wrestling Alliance is a local Arizona wrestling promotion, which I video record for. And we're going to be posting later on, probably this weekend, their show that they had this past weekend on July 20th. We're going to go ahead and post that on our channel. You can watch it and enjoy it and tell us what you think of it. But they were doing the same thing. WWE does the same thing. These hot tags were the same things at the same time, but it really honestly resets the match because now everybody is new. Everybody's fresh. It doesn't matter. Everything that happened before. Nobody's in there anymore. Nobody's beat down anymore. Everyone's fresh. I guess that happened a few times in here. I felt like the first 50% of this match, I was like, this is incredible. This is impressive. The way that the Rhodes are slowing down the match, the way that they're not just having the Bucks do every move they know how to move, and going through it that way. I thought it was absolutely great. And then about halfway through, it flipped over, and it was like Young Bucks saying, all right, now we're going to do all of our crazy shit. You guys got to hold us, take care of us, make sure we get our spots in. We're going to do our thing now and then win. I feel like that's where it went. And it was kind of unfortunate because the beginning of it felt very psychological, and the end of it felt very spot heavy.
Yeah, big time. And like I said, I said this at the beginning of our show. I hated how JR had to say, like I said, I think
One of the best tag teams in the
Yeah.
world.
in my opinion, the best tag team in the world. And I was like, really? And to me, it's just spot after spot. One gets knocked down. You see them run across the ring, go over here, and you're like, what's going on? You don't see them for a minute. And then all of a sudden, they're in the match, doing their spot. And it's like, well, it's not a smooth transition.
Yeah.
And
Like I said in the past, I think every AEW star, and I think really the Young Bucks more than anybody in the whole fucking company, please study Ricochet. Because that guy has found a way to make every single be in the right place at the right fucking time moment not seem like a be in the right place at the right fucking time moment.
this is where you have to be.
He always looks like he's finding a way to get there. Or that's where the most logical place to be is. And the other person takes advantage of him getting there. Like they were thinking ahead of him. He makes it look like chess, and the Young Bucks make it look like a fucking spot fest. And I think that they should watch these Ricochet, because I rewatch them over and over again. And I think this is fucking insane. The way Ricochet does it doesn't make sense to me.
That's camera.
Yeah. The way that he does it doesn't make sense to me because it's so clear, and you watch it and you go, of course he goes there, because this is the kind of character that thinks to go between someone's legs. And now he's there, but the other person goes, well, fuck you for going between my legs. I know you're going to be on the other side of me. I'm going to knock you over. Then he sells the shit out of that.
Oh, I love his selling. And producer, I had never seen Ricochet. I'd never seen Ricochet. I'd never watched NXT. And the first time I saw him was live.
Hello?
And Marsh said, oh, you got to watch this guy. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I saw him for like 30 seconds. And I was like, oh my God, who is this?
Look at those abs.
Yeah.
I
She's
agree.
been Googling him ever since.
Here we go.
Did you watch last week? She sat here and Googled Ricochet abs for like 20 minutes. Like I wouldn't see the computer screen.
Doesn't this weird not nipple tattoo bother you?
Yeah, the weird little like it kind of does me.
Yeah, so
Mine hits my
I
nipple.
never noticed that because I'm not staring at him.
Yeah, because you're not looking that high up.
Yeah, you're going a little lower. I get it. Whatever.
Mhm. Looking at the goods.
Yeah.
Oh, there's artwork there too.
Those tattoos seemed plenty. What I haven't seen is all them abs.
Actually, I really want to see his girlfriend come up too.
Whoa. Gross.
They're so
I
cute.
just said-
Never mind.
You and I were on the same page on that one.
What are you doing over there, Clump?
What? I'm just here.
Hello.
Clump's like, I'm innocent. What's happening here? I am just a wee bit child.
He's the only one.
I'm a good Christian boy.
Whoa.
That's why he's muted. No,
Wait, am I?
not his microphone. His
That's why he
his,
censored.
his
His
Twitch
butt?
feed.
Oh.
Oh yeah, no. My notifications are cut off whenever I'm on this.
Yeah.
I like that she called him a crybaby and that censored it. That's fucking good.
Is that
Well,
Clump's
mine
first shirt? Crybaby?
Just
Clump?
died, so.
So we're down to 3.
We're down to yeah,
4.
we're
One.
down to probably 2.
Why would you charge
Peach is still here.
Just what you do your homework on.
Peach, peach, peach,
Peach,
peach,
peach.
peach,
Peach, peach, peach, peach, peach, peach, peach, peach, peach, Woo! Woo! I will say, if you cut this match in half, Young Bucks versus the Road Brothers, going by the Brotherhood, which, by the way, I tweeted, please, AEW, make me a t-shirt. The family, was it the Nightmare Family? What do they call themselves? Nightmare Family, right?
Yeah.
They said, please use the Nightmare Family skull, paint half of it red and black, leave the other half blank, put the flag behind it, and make me a t-shirt that says Brotherhood underneath it, just like it says on their weight belts. I'll buy one, Frank you. And then they did.
Did you buy one?
Not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Not until they go on
In the
sale.
work.
I'm waiting for sales.
Yeah.
But it's out there.
Do they have WWEshop.com sales?
No.
$5, $10, $15 Fridays?
No,
Do
sometimes
have
they do
that
10
on
and
there?
20. I've seen up to 20%.
One of my nose. Go.
You just put Coke in your nose?
Well, this.
Dude, you can't do Coke.
Dude, we're on TV.
Dude, TV says
Live.
Coke now. New Coke, Stranger Things. But I felt like it was awesome.
It really hurts.
Yeah, it will.
I know.
That's good stuff. No, do we have a...
No, I know.
Nope. I felt like the first half of the match was awesome, and then it fell kind of apart.
You.
What'd you guys feel about this match?
Too long. I feel like... I don't want to say I lost respect for the Young Bucks. But
I felt like they were responsible for dragging it out like it was.
Yeah. But
I feel like they made it go long.
I feel like they're heavy, spot heavy, like you said, and I feel like, you know, they're one of the top brass, and they're not willing to put anyone over.
Remember I told you like weeks ago, Brotherhood's going down, Young Bucks are going over because the Young Bucks are the greatest tag team in all of the world.
Yeah, and I
And
don't
you
see
said
it.
I
think,
fucking hope not.
Yeah, I don't see it. I think they're completely overrated. All the super kicks, the super kick party is fucking stupid.
How great would it have been, think about it, if the Young Bucks did not go over, but the Young Bucks were in the tournament, and the Brotherhood won, but they were not in the tournament. So the Young Bucks win the fucking championships, but then the Brotherhood comes up and says, you never beat us. Like, that's
Yeah, that's
Ready
a
to
statement.
go.
Yeah,
right? And how amazing would it be to be like, oh, Brotherhood and the Young Bucks again? Okay.
but see, and
You
this
know what I mean?
this is the problem with AEW, is I'm almost rooting for Jericho to win the championship over Hangman, which I think is probably the wrong move.
I think it is.
But at the same time, if you have Hangman win the championship, it's like whatever, fine. head brass type of thing. And then if you have the Young Bucks win the tag team championship because they're the greatest in the world that they keep billing themselves as, which I do not see, it makes all of AEW look bad.
If you have Hangman and Young Bucks,
Yeah.
yeah, makes them look like mid-card champions, I guess.
Yeah, it makes them look like Shane best in the world. Because,
Man, that sucks.
it does. And don't get me wrong, I think the Young Bucks and Hangman Page have a lot of talent. Hangman Page actually won me over on this match. Like, I wasn't a Hangman Page fan at all. And the more I saw him, I was like, all right, cool, I can get behind this dude. But the problem is, because who they are in this company, if they win, it's almost looking bad. It's almost a dark spot on the company as a whole. And it sucks.
I feel like, but at the same time, what tag teams have they even built to be decent enough?
And that's the problem.
That's what I mean.
With the
Like,
whole thing.
Who else could win the AEW tag champions?
I
Besides
think
Lucha
that tournament,
Brothers.
you need to have that tournament to build them up. But no,
That's what I mean. But who comes out on top?
Who? I think Lucha Brothers would.
Maybe the Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy, but I feel like that's down the road. I feel like you don't want to push. I feel like you don't want to push Jungle Boy too fast.
If you did that, they should have won here
Well, they did.
or at Fight of the Fallen 2 weeks ago. We're just now getting.
That's a
over
good point. There's a good possibility that the tag team championship win, when it happens, goes flat.
Yeah.
I'm saying you have Hangman Page win, and you have the Young Bucks win. I think even the hardcore fans are going to be like, this is stupid.
This is exactly what we thought.
This is them putting themselves over, which I said from the beginning.
I hope they don't do.
Yeah, this could be a bad problem. And you're looking at the record so far. Outside of Cody, Omega's maybe doing it, even though he put over Jericho and then,
I was surprised that Cody took the pinfall in this. But also not surprised that Cody took the pinfall, because I feel like he would say, I don't want my brother losing twice in a row.
Mm-hmm.
The Brotherhood could have them win the tournament for the tag belts.
If they did it.
But they're not in the tournament as of right now. They're
We don't know who
suffering a loss.
But there could be a wild card somewhere in there. We don't have no idea.
Wah, wah,
who's
wah,
in it.
wah.
Wild card. Bah, 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 bah.
They don't have enough teams to not have them in it.
God. Just put it back.
I hate when that happens to me.
All at once, spearheaded,
I just
goose
you have to shake it and it all comes out.
Feels
You're
like it
oh.
hurts.
Yeah. Just trying to slap it, get it to work. No.
That could have been
But-
different.
But
I swear to God, this never happens to me.
Yeah.
It happens all
but
the
this
time.
this is what I see.
Let me get you a towel to clean up.
This
This
is what I see
all
with
that happens to me. This is
AEW.
regular. Can you imagine that? You're all sitting there, like that's usual.
you gotta milk yourself out.
Trust me, it's usual for me. What?
I'm so sorry.
Trust me,
This.
babe, doesn't matter how hot you are. This is always the
Yeah.
way it is for me.
But like I said, with AEW,
Yeah, go on.
this could be their downfall before it even starts.
Yeah. That's my fear, is that they've been building so much. As our casual fan who popped in and popped out and never followed us,
Gee, I wonder why.
getting mad that we're talking shit about AEW, and I get it, and I feel bad. Because here's the deal. At the end of the day, I think all three of us,
I want AEW to succeed.
I would love fucking AEW to be the fucking shit. I would love it. I
Because-
told you earlier, I would buy a $300 AEW title if the fact that it wasn't fucking shit the past 3 shows. I was looking at a dude who makes custom titles, and I thought, I could get him to make a fucking AEW title for me, custom. That's about $300. That's not that bad. I'll work overtime. I don't give a shit. That'd be dope to have an AEW title out here with a WWE title here. Problem is these shows are not making me feel like this is worth the investment of that. I want to like them. I want to love this shit. I want to tell everybody, yeah. We all know. Don't even talk about them. You got to check out this new shit. But they make it so hard to like it.
Yeah.
And they make it so hard to transition into it. And they don't want to tell us the rules. They don't want to tell us what makes a win or a loss.
Well, and
I'm a numbers nerd. I need
Yeah.
to know the
Well,
fucking rules.
And like I said, with the tag, every tag match, both competitors are in the match all the time.
yeah.
It's like a tornado tag. My biggest thing with AEW right now is next month, in August, it's going to show whether AEW is going to succeed or not. Because next month is an actual pay-per-view. $50 for it. We're going to see who pays it.
You were in Vegas and we didn't even want to go walk to see the
Someone
show
offered me
live.
tickets
Yeah,
for half price on the floor.
yeah. Yeah, well, and that's what I'm saying. Is the first one was the first
They're
one.
right there. They're like, "Oh, give them to you for half price, dude." And you can see the price on him. He's like, "I'll just give them to you, man."
Yeah.
I was like, eh.
But that's what I'm saying is that the first one was the first. So everyone was curious. There's people that bought in.
June 14th. What? That can't be right.
Hmm?
What?
All Out is June 14th? Oh, it's tickets on sale.
Yeah, it's August 31st.
Yeah.
August 31st?
Yeah.
So SummerSlam happens, and 2 weeks later you get All
Yeah,
Out.
and this is what I'm saying.
And it's $50?
It's $50 to watch. Just like
I don't know if I
Double
wanna
or
watch
Nothing.
it.
Exactly. And this is what I'm saying is that the first one was the first one so that you had people buying it to say, watch, like, all right, this is going to be the first one. Is it worth it, this and that? Then Fyter Fest happened. And it's like, all right, that was a fucking shit show. Then Fight for the Fallen. It got better.
Marginally.
Yeah. And it was like, all right, cool. Now there's stakes at, what is it, All In?
All Out.
All Out. So now there's stakes at All Out for $50?
Let's just say this.
I would say I'm not paying it.
Would each of you even pay $15, pitch in, and watch it? Would you even be willing to do that?
I think
It's-
it'd be closer to the $10 mark.
Yeah, it's debatable.
I think for $10 I might watch it. I don't know for 15 if I would say that's a good deal.
Yeah.
I just don't know based off what I've seen.
No, you're not sure. I'm already buying it.
Especially
What?
since
I'm buying it.
WWE is $10 a month.
There's that too. You got to compete with what the rest of the market has.
Supply and demand.
If you want to sell bread and you want to sell it $15 a loaf, you got to offer me some fucking crazy shit. At this point, you're talking 2 shows, $100 in 3 months.
Yeah.
You're telling me
that's
that
almost a year of
that is a
network.
year of network. That is WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, SummerSlam, and Survivor Series before you break that $100 mark. You're telling me that WWE is going to give you the whole fucking 4 for less than
Plus-
you're willing to pay me 2.
plus the 5th one, Money in the Bank, who's supposed to be the next one
Money in the
up.
Bank, which Bailey won all the.
And that last- I mean,
Bailey.
That last pay-per-view.
Extreme Rules.
No one was expecting that to be good. And
Who the
look at how
fuck
good.
thought that was going to happen? That was a shock. I was thinking this is a throwaway fucking pay-per-view. I go to watch it and I was like, all right, well, I guess I got nothing to do today. I might as well. Well, fuck. Right now, AEW has not provided me any holy shit moments
If
except for Double or Nothing.
yeah,
There was 2 moments in Double or Nothing that made me go, fuck,
but I didn't watch.
and nothing after.
I
And you
I
never
didn't
even
watch
saw
it.
them.
Yeah,
Because it was so fucking expensive to buy in.
yeah, because I'm not gonna pay $50 to see.
Well, you don't know.
Yeah, especially the first one. What I don't know.
And
now,
the buying
now seeing,
didn't sell you on it.
yeah, now seeing the other 2, $50 again.
No fucking way,
It
man.
I don't think so.
It sounds like the only one that's delivering is on the table right now.
Dustin Rhodes.
Yeah.
This guy was amazing.
That's
And again, this comes from a frustration of wanting to love this product and wanting to see it succeed. This is not from a fucking shit on them fucking bitch.
Yeah, I'm a WWE diehard.
Yeah.
It's
I 100%
When-
was telling you, I wanted to buy a replica AEW title, and I even have a dude online who I was thinking about reaching. Like, he fucking does them for $300 or less,
but when
depending on. And I was like, I want that. But then I thought, I don't know.
yeah, but the thing is when I got you into wrestling, it was Attitude Era. WCW.
It was right before. It was right 96, dude. It was
Yeah.
the ripest 96. This is like right before McFoley made his appearance. Before King of the Ring 96. This was like 94, 95.
It was funny because we'd go back, but I remember being a big wrestling fan, and they used to have shop things in the magazine. You know, like buy this, buy this. They didn't have it for the longest time. And I told Marsh, I was like, hey, they used to have a shop thing. Yeah, a catalog.
Yeah.
94. I think that's when it was, because I remember watching a ladder match with
and
you.
then I was like, I'm gonna write them this and that. I sent them a postgram, courier pigeon back in the day. I don't know what it was. And then they sent me back a catalog.
Telegram.
And when we unfolded it, it was in the WWF logo. Remember that? It was, and they sent me Brett glasses.
Yeah.
They're like, thanks for the interest. You know, we haven't had this in a while. And I was like, holy shit. And I was like, they sent me Brett glasses. This is badass. Yeah.
I finally got my own.
But
it was a little bit more expensive than yours, but I did it.
30 years later.
But it unfolded into the WWF logo, and I was like, holy shit, this is awesome, cool. And then after that, the shop was a thing again. And I was like, cool, you know, it's starting to gain traction. And then all of a sudden, Monday Night Wars, this and that, blew up. Casual fans were always in. And that's what I want again. I want WWE versus AEW. Not necessarily head-to-head competition, but yet an alternative that AEW is supposed to be. And
Dude, do you remember Last Channel?
Last Channel.
Every remote had Last Channel. You don't remember that?
The fuzzies?
The fucking Last Channel button where it would go to the channel before it. We go TNT.
Oh.
We go fucking USA.
I thought you meant trying to get the Spice Channel.
The recall
on-
button. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you meant getting the Spice Channel when
Dude,
it
the
would
Last Channel button, remember, was fucking
be blurry,
everything.
then all of a sudden
That was
you see
your
a
black
boob.
box, dude.
You see a boob and you're like, no, Black Box, we just saw that shit.
I got that shit on tape.
Dude, he would bring over VHSs to my house and just fucking
Record over it, man. No big deal.
record.
Doesn't even matter. Just record over it.
Got
Yeah,
in the middle of it.
yeah.
The movie
Dude,
Mask.
Spice was better than Playboy. Everybody knew that shit.
Spice Channels are shit. Cheers to Spice.
Cheers to Spice TV.
No?
Well, I don't got shit to drink anymore, so. Dink.
I want those wars back because of the fucking Last Channel. The fact that it was like 9 million, 10 million people looking like they were watching, but they were watching both. People were double counting all the time. I want that flip back and forth. I want that in between commercials.
And the thing is that it brought each product to the top. The competition and fear of losing to the other would put out the best product. You know, and
But they
both
had
of
their
them
different visions,
raise
right?
each other.
So here's the deal: is we were talking about it before Raw reunion. Was I said WWE's never been a next rating kind of company. They've always been 5 ratings down the road kind of company. A lot of times during that 83 weeks, it's so infamous now in the podcast. WWE was doing stuff where they would not counter program with high television against, like when they saw Hogan versus Goldberg on Nitro, was put Foley against Kane. Not a big deal. We'll leave it. And they ended up making it Undertaker dressed as Kane, which is cool, made a pop, but they weren't billing it as a big thing. Most of the show was not that great. It was decent, but we know Nitro's going to win this week, and that's okay, because this match is going to build to Undertaker and Mankind and Kane down the line. It's going to build to something more. This is going to build into Austin and McMahon. This is going to be a bigger thing in 4 months than it is today, where they knew Nitro was putting out everything they had to get the win today. It's you can take the battle, we're going to win the war. I like that mentality, and I think that they still have it. I want AEW to show up with that mentality, man. I want them to say, hey, they might be undermining us now. They're underestimating us now. We want them to fucking regret that. That's what I want. I want AEW to step the fuck up, clean up their shit, not have 25 minutes of dead fucking air on your replay.
And see, and that's
I want them to be awesome.
yeah. No, I want them to be awesome too, but that goes back to the talent running the show, where I
Strategic
don't
thinking.
think they can put anyone else over.
My biggest concern about the company right now is that Tony Khan is the biggest fucking fanboy it's ever fucking been, and he's given Daddy's wallet to go run this company where he says, "Yeah, whatever you want, whatever you want, whatever you need, I can make it happen. I can make it happen. I can make it happen. What do you want? I can make it happen."
He's a yes man.
Yeah,
He's
there's something said to be being a fan and then being a strategic leader
Yeah.
and
And that's
creative innovator.
And that's my fear, is I want AEW to be bigger than that. And I think Cody has the fucking know-how to be that. But he's not put in the position to be that yet.
And
I was
this is
telling
insurance policy.
Kevlar in the last show, Cody, over the past 3 pay-per-views, has really successfully built a storyline against Triple H. In so many ways. Yo, in this last one, that promo I was mentioning early on about Cody and Dustin, they said, don't forget that we're the first team that ever beat the Shield. And they beeped the word the Shield. They said, don't forget, everyone thinks that the Usos, and as they say, ooh, beep, we ran them ragged for a year. We beat those guys. Everyone thinks they're the best tag team in the world. We beat the Usos asses for a year. Don't forget that we're a fucking force. Why are you bringing up the Usos and the Shield in AEW? Why? And I look at it and I think that nobody in this company has built an insurance policy like Cody Rhodes. If this company goes up, or if it doesn't, if this company is successful, in 3 years, Cody can ask WWE, what do you got for me? Anything? You got better for me than what I got over here? And if WWE says, hey, we'll buy you out, ready-made fucking rivalry between Cody and Triple H to retire Triple H. And you'd ask me in 3-5 years, you think Triple H is ready to retire? I think he would be. And I think that every promo Cody's put since the beginning of AEW has been to put Triple H under. And it's all right there. I think it's fucking brilliant.
Smashing the throne.
Or WWE says, we got nothing for you. And he goes, fine, I'll keep fucking smashing you. He's the only one who seems to me to be thinking about both sides of the story, and everyone else isn't. Everyone else thinking about themselves right now. And Cody's thinking about 5 years from now. I think Cody's fucking brilliant.
I think a big portion of that is just his dad.
Yeah.
His dad was between both companies, and he thinks, hey, how can I levy my way up and, do whatever.
Do you think if Cody showed up in WWE tomorrow, how big a story would that be?
Think of that pop.
How big of a story would it already be? That's what I mean. Like, I think he's got that insurance policy going on in his mind mentally. Again, I want AEW to succeed, and I know I'm shitting on it, and it's because I fucking love you. I want you to be something.
It's constructive criticism.
I want you to be bigger than this. I want you to be better than this. You guys are shitting on yourselves for no fucking reason. Clean up your own fucking diapers, dude. Get it done. You guys are better than this. I know this. I've seen all of you perform at a higher level than you're performing now. And now you're performing at a higher cost than you ever have before. Step the fuck up or step aside.
Because they're comfortable.
Yeah.
Short-term versus long-term goals. I mean,
Yeah. Get it together, because you guys could be everything. They could. But do they want to be? Do they care to be? I don't know.
Gents, last call. Anyone else have anything to say?
I'm good.
Are you sure, Clump?
Looks
I
like he's
feel
about
like
to fall asleep.
I've been shitting on your dudes, and I don't mean to.
No, you're good.
You've been shitting on everyone.
I gotta think about some things.
You've been
Think
shitting.
about some things.
You've been shitting on everyone tonight.
For what?
Last call,
Hi.
brothers, sister, everybody.
AZ Peach, Stackhouse,
AZ Peach.
Shadow King wasn't here tonight.
I didn't see Shadow King tonight, but you know what?
TP Poker wasn't here.
They'll be there. I was hoping for Keith, because I want to know what
Keith
Keith
wasn't
thought
there?
about the emotes, because he lost the most emotes when he subscribed to us instead of the other company. I wanted to know what he thought about our new emote. But Keith, we'll see you down the line. Guys, hey, AEW announced they're going to be going on Wednesdays on October 2nd. That's when they go live. We do not intend to be going head to head against AEW because we want to support them. We
don't want to put them under.
We want you to be watching all the wrestling that you can watch. So we're going to try and figure out a new day come October, Tuesday or Thursday most likely. We're going to figure it out.
SmackDown.
It will be Friday on
Oh,
SmackDown at that point. So we're going to find out what day does SmackDown move to Fox and go to Friday. What time is AEW going live? We're going to figure that out. We're going to find a new time for you guys. October rolling around. We will not compete with wrestling because we love fucking wrestling and we want you to love it too. All of it. AEW, WWE, Evolve, NJPW, G1. What else we got there? ROH, Impact. What else we got? HIW. They're local.
Just got my hand open on this.
RWA. I've ruined Clump's
LHW.
life. Cheers, guys. Last call.